Good morning. I wanted to, I guess, lead myself to the slaughter, I guess. Um, I'd like to pride myself on transparency and being in the spiritual community as a role model or any sort of public figure at all. I need to be completely 100% transparent. And I'm going to tell you a story. And if you want to sit there and listen, great. If you don't, great. If you want to judge before you've heard it, that's great too. It is really a you thing. You're allowed to stay or not. I just got coffee grounds in my eyeball. Before I went live, I got coffee in my eye. I went to go I went to go like blow the dust out of the coffee pot, and coffee like went into my eye. So I guess that's kind of karma, but not really, because um I am the judge of what's happening in my life. No one else can judge. The only one that can judge is God, and you are God. In your reality, you're God. And the man that I hooked up with 3 weeks ago, I told him last night that I can no longer, I can't like sleep well at night. I can't sleep. I can't justify anymore what I wanted, which was him, while someone else has him. And when I met him 3 weeks, well, I don't know, it was like probably a month ago now. I'm not sure when it was. Yeah, it was about the 14th. Wait, no, it is a little bit longer than that. It was about 3 weeks ago that I hooked up with this guy. And when I slept with him, I did not know he had a girlfriend. When we hooked up, there was zero inclination. I didn't care about anything. I loved him. I wanted him. I was in this like feverish, I need to have to have him kind of thing. It was intense chemistry. It was like, oh my God, this man is exactly the man that I knew I manifested. I had been manifesting him. And so we met at a pizza party, and he originally gave me his contacts, like his Facebook, and wanted me to talk to him. He was the roommate next door. And I said, no, I'm good single right now. I'm trying to heal from some things. I didn't want to get involved with anything. But then like maybe 4 or 5 days later, we bump into each other again in the living room, like downstairs at this house that we live at. Well, we lived at, he's no longer here, but I was just so drawn to him. Like it was just like moth to a flame, to be honest. And anyway, long story short, we hooked up, and it was like only 2 days. It only lasted 2 days. He had to leave. He had to go to a different Airbnb way closer to work. And we'd been talking this whole time, even though I knew he had a girlfriend. Now, after we hooked up, that's when I found out he had a girlfriend. It was like the second day or something. I think what is so shocking to me, though, and what really justifies everybody else's claims that I am a narcissist, is how little I actually thought of this other broad. How irrelevant it was to me that he had a girlfriend. And I know that that's probably bad, but I think what is so shocking is how I used cognitive dissonance to just justify my actions. And I didn't see, this is where I'm now starting to understand that like what judgment really is, what karma really is, and why I don't experience bad karma, because my intentions were not to hurt a woman. My intentions were not to betray a girl. My intentions were to love a man and heal a man. And so that is why I'm able to sleep well at night. And that's why I'm okay with telling you guys this story, because yesterday I told him that I'm just not okay. I'm just not okay with being with a man that does have a girlfriend. It's just not, I don't want to be the other woman. Why would I want to be the other one? Why would I need to be the other woman? I I'm a manifestation coach, meaning I'm a badass. I am a master manifester. I do not need to be with a man who is with another woman. And it was just so eye-opening to me when I was journaling last night. I just grabbed my journal and I just started writing things. And I haven't journaled in a very long time, and it's actually kind of telling. Um, I just started journaling, and then like something dawned on me when he mentioned that he had a girlfriend, and I'm just like, wait. I like started writing it out, and I was like, wait, he said that to me a long time ago. And it I think what happened was I had to connect the dots. I had to be like, oh my God, what does that really mean, Jenna? That means he's like with someone. What are you doing? And it was like, I think the most shocking part of it all was really truly how it didn't even faze me, not even once. And I think that's because as a master manifester, I know that there's infinite realities, and the one that I want to believe is that we're already together, not that he's with someone. So the cognitive dissonance that I have is, I think, alarming. And it really just showed me how manifestation works, but it's also not good in that if you have an assumption that someone is being hurt by your actions, like you need to stop. And I've been cheated on before. Like I've literally been that girl. I've been that girl several times. I've been cheated on several times. So I know what the pain is. And it was like journaling last night. I just saw like, are you really that girl, Jenna? Like, are you that type of woman that would justify her actions even if it hurts someone? And I messaged him and I said, like, I can't do this. I can't be with you if you're with her. I mean, I can't. Um, I don't even care if I lose you. Like, I mean, I do, of course. Everybody knows how addicted to this guy I am and how much I really am in love with him. But it's like, I don't care to even lose him if it means losing my soul, if it means losing a part of me that I liked. The part of me that I liked was that I did have empathy and I care about people and I don't want people hurt and I don't want people lied to. And I'm that type that even goes out on a public stream and confesses sins because I feel like everyone in this spiritual community should be a lot more transparent. If we're out here as spiritual leaders, I think we should all be transparent, and I think everybody should know about what we're about. Period. That's it. I don't want you to subscribe to me if you don't know me, if you don't know what I'm about. Like, I understand magic. I understand intention. I also understand energy exchange, and like your subscription to me, you following me, that's spell work. Like that is magic too. It's like you're giving me energy by subscribing to me. I only want that if you genuinely know what I stand for. You know what I mean? I don't want to be just blindly followed by anyone. So I'm the type to go out on a limb and say something like this today, which is that, yeah, I slept with a guy who was in a relationship and still is. And so even though I slept with him first and I didn't know that he had a girlfriend, I did find out like the next day, and I still have pursued him. And I've still had spiritual encounters with him repeatedly and still probably will. In the spirit, it's a lot different than in the 3D physical world. Spiritually, we're very much aligned. And in the astral plane, we have astral sex all the time. We're very much twin flames, so that is probably going to continue. That part doesn't bother me. That does not bother me because I see that is another timeline that he and I are on. But doing it in the 3D, like right now in the physical world, we've not hooked up again since. So we've not been physically together again since our first initial hookup. And I'm really actually really grateful for that. But yeah, here in the physical world, I'm not forcing that, and I'm not about to be with somebody who's contractually obligated to someone else. I'm just not going to do that. So what I've been noticing is that, well, I get called a narcissist quite often. And truly deep down, I don't think I am one in that, well, I didn't think that I was one. It wasn't until the journal entry that I looked at my journal, I looked at what I was writing, and I actually saw the word girlfriend as if I was like on autopilot writing it. And I saw the word girlfriend and I'm like, oh, whoa, wait, what? It's like a light bulb went off. And I was like, oh my God, that's right. He did tell me that. So I didn't used to think I was a narcissist until that moment, until last night. And then I realized he too must be a narcissist to not even consider anybody else's feelings but our own. And so in a way, we both sort of kind of deserve, well, I told myself that we deserved separation. We deserve not having one another. That's like karma. But that's not what I want, though. So I had to look within and be like, is this what I want or is this what I deserve? Neither. I want him and I deserve love because, again, my intentions were never to hurt someone, ever. My intentions were simply to love and be loved. And so this is where a lot of people get away with bad things, guys. And people always wonder, why? How come they never get karma? It's because of intentions. And this is like how it is in demonic Hollywood, especially like when people tell you what they're doing and then they're like, well, I put it out there and that's a you thing. Like if you knew what I was about and you still wanted it, that, you know what I mean? That's how they get away with this. But with me, I have to look at my intentions truly, purely as a girl and say, did I intend to hurt that woman ever? In the last 3 weeks, were my intentions ever to harm a soul? No. Never once. My intentions were to love and be loved and to heal a man. Very much so. That's it. Those were my intentions. So this is why when they say only God can judge, this is true. You are God and only you can judge you and your motives. 1 million people on the planet can think that you are the devil and it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think. Good for you for recognizing these things, though. Thank you so much, Unwritten. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for that, my love. That I just didn't want to be the other woman. I don't know that girl. I highly doubt she's some evil bitch or something. Even if she were the most heinous, despicable, horrifying woman that has ever existed in the history of ever, it still doesn't justify being a homewrecker. So I, of course, want this man, and everyone fucking knows I do. You guys know I've not shut up about him since we hooked up. But I also know that I have to be able to live with myself. And right now, I'm fully capable of living with myself. I actually really do love myself. And I'll still be perfectly okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not a horrible monster. And though people would like me to believe I am, people really do want me to hate myself. Look. Hey, I've come to this conclusion over the last several years doing all this spiritual work. I've come to this conclusion that people really do want you hating yourself. They really do. They'll go to any great lengths to have you hate yourself. Trolls, people from the past, it doesn't matter. People really want you to hate yourself. Magazine covers. And I think what's going to surprise a lot of you is me admitting right now in live time that I slept with a man who had a girlfriend, and I still love myself. I love myself the way Jesus would, because that's the gift of Christ, is to have love. And so I judge myself according to love. And again, my intentions never was to hurt anybody ever. That's how I sleep well at night. That's how I still giggle and laugh and love myself. My intentions have never been to hurt a soul ever. So, Judgment Day is here for all of us. Everyone has to start looking at your intentions. Every single person on the planet is going to be judged. It's Judgment Day. It's happening globally. It's happening in every single person. You are judging yourself, your motives. What are your ambitions? Where are your boundaries? What do you stand for? What do you want to invest in? What do you feel is good, is healthy, is not healthy? Like this is happening to everyone. And so for me, it was like, I think the most shocking part was how irrelevant it was that he had a girlfriend. The shocking part for me was how I disassociated and I didn't care. It didn't even faze me. Like, I think because, and this is true, I swear to everything, I wouldn't be honest about this part and not be honest about the next part. So I'm honest about all of it. I think really, truly why I ignored that he had a girlfriend was because I already knew that he and I were twin flames and we were together in the 5D. We were already together in spirit. I was literally with him in the astral plane every single day. I was seeing him around me energetically as a psychic all over. So I have the gift of seeing, and I was able to see him everywhere. So it was like easy for me to ignore that part, that he has a girlfriend. Because in the reality that I was in all the time, he didn't have one. He was with me constantly. So this is where I think a lot of people, when they go to manifest their specific person, they have this like feeling like people are going to judge them for wanting someone who's married or still involved in something or whatever. And it's like, there is a version of them that already exists that is not taken at all. They're not even in a relationship with anybody but you. That's the truth. And so I think what had me so cognitively dissonant was the fact that he was already around me so much. There was so much energy that we were sharing, and it was in the spirit, and it just was like completely, I didn't even care. So most people would think that that's narcissistic, but for me, I see it as, I just knew that we were already together. I just knew that we were twin flames. I just knew that he and I were literally already married. So it's almost like knowing that he's your true love, he's your first love, and everyone else kind of borrowed him for you. Like I know it sounds bad, probably. I don't know how it sounds. I just know it's real. This is true. This is how I feel. Like, that spiritual connection that I have with him that defies logic and it defies the 3D understanding. He and I are both so in tune with the astral plane that we constantly have astral sex all the time. Like I will be literally in the act of having a spiritual encounter with him, and I'll text him and be like, is this for real? Like, this is hot, because I feel it. And so I text him right then, and I'll be like, are you serious? Is this what we're doing right now? And he'll be like, yeah, I so need this. This is exactly it. Yeah. More like that. Because in the spirit, we're already together. So in the 3D physical world, it didn't faze me at all that he had a girlfriend because, well, it just didn't. However, now that I look back at it, now that I see that, oh, wait, shit, in this physical reality, he's claiming he has a girlfriend. Okay, well, now that changes things because he's bringing me to his reality of limitation. And restriction, and we can't do this. Because I don't want to do this. If we were in spirit, that'd be one thing, but we're not. We're in the physical 3D world. And in the physical 3D world, there are consequences and there are people that will get hurt if I continue on with my behavior. So what I do is I detach, I cut cords, move on. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If I don't manifest him, I don't manifest him. At this point, it is what it is. I'm still going to actively pursue it because I'm absolutely in love with this guy and he's in love with me. So I know that a lot of you that are starting to manifest your person, one of the biggest things that me learning the laws of the universe, learning the laws of assumption, was that it always for the longest time used to feel like if somebody I want has a third party, they have someone else, I'm not allowed to go into my imagination and create a reality where he and I are married, lest I be called a homewrecker. But what you need to understand with the law, how it works is there is another reality already existing where you guys are together. It's a parallel universe. It's not this physical 3D experience. This physical 3D, they're already with somebody. To approach them in the 3D like this is called being a fucking homewrecker. Okay? But going into your imagination, shifting to your consciousness to a different reality where you guys are together, that's totally different. Why is it different? Because I fucking say it's different. I say it's different in my reality. If you don't want to say it's different, fine, stay where you're at. I personally believe that there are unlimited versions of my person, and the one that I was constantly subscribing to was the one that was fully in alignment with me. So once he started making more gestures about like, yeah, well, I mean, I have a girlfriend and so, I'm busy and I don't know. And okay, that is when I'm like, okay, so you're not, like the 3D is not showing me that this is what I want, because what I've been wanting is in the spirit. What I've been wanting is a different reality that I've been able to see. So here in the physical, this is not what I want. And this is not what I stand for. And this is not the type of girl I am. So it's going to be a no-go for me. It's going to be I don't care if I ever see you again. I'm not going to ever hurt somebody knowing that they will be hurt by me. So all I have to do now is shift into the dimension, the reality. Again, guys, quantum mechanics is real, quantum physics. The CIA even talks about manifestation in this way. There are infinite numbers of reality, and you can shift your consciousness to that version where you guys are together. But I know a lot of clients that they feel so guilty. They're like, well, I don't really want to do that though, because he's got like a girlfriend and he's got this, or he has a kid. And it's like, I get it. I get that. But I think you're going to find it very difficult to ever find anybody ever who does not have some sort of attachment to something in their 3D physical reality when you meet them. Personally, I don't know. I've never met anybody yet that isn't attached to someone in some way in the physical 3D reality. Now, definitely doesn't have to mean a girlfriend, but sometimes a mom, sometimes they're married to their work, or, sometimes it's an ex that they're still clinging on to, But I guess this is what I'm trying to say is the reason I know that I'll be able to sleep well at night and that no one can judge me but God is that I am God and I judge myself. And I know my intentions like the back of my hand. And my intentions the entire time have been to love a man and to be loved. I wonder if she knows. That would hurt so bad. I've been a cheater myself, and honestly, I betrayed myself by doing that. It took me a while, but I forgave myself. If you don't love someone, leave. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love that you love yourself now and you forgave yourself. I will never be judged by any of you. None of you will be able to judge me. Not one single soul out there is judging me. None of you. And I'm telling you that right now as God is my witness. Not one of you will be able to dictate what I do in my future depending on this revelation that I've received, that he has a girlfriend. None of you will ever determine whether I smile again or if I punish myself, if I'm free or if I put myself in a prison. You out there will never determine that. The only one that will determine my fate, my destiny, and my karma is me as God. So when I judge myself righteously like I am right now, righteous judgment, it will be based on intention. Where were my intentions? What were my intentions in hooking up with him? What were my intentions in anything I do? And at the core of it all, I'm a being of love. My intentions are to love people. So this is why I sleep very well at night, and no one will ever judge me. And this is exactly what it is. It's like, this is why the innocent go free. This is why people who claim that they are innocent go free. And those who are guilty stay guilty. They are the ones determining their guilt. I am the one determining my own innocence. In that, yes, I knew he had a girlfriend and I still wanted him and I still hooked up with him in the astral plane, in the spiritual plane. I even tried to have him here physically. So don't get it twisted thinking that like I somehow drew the line at, oh, we're only going to have spiritual sex. No, I wanted him still here physically. So that's not even a thing. But the point I'm trying to make is not one soul on the planet gets to judge me. And this is why I love teaching people this stuff, because society doesn't understand yet that we do not need to take our cues from societal norms. We judge ourselves based on ourselves. And my intentions were absolutely pure in that I never got involved with that man to harm a woman, ever. Ever. My intentions were not to homewreck. My intentions were not to jealously steal a man. It was nothing like that. It was simply to love a man and heal him and heal myself. And that's it. So that's how I know that I'll be okay. And I wish more people out there would hear my message on this, and that this is how you know you'll be okay, because you're the one that needs to forgive you. There's going to be a million bajillion people, bro, that want to tell you you're some home wrecker, train wreck, narcissistic piece of shit, and you should be ashamed of yourself for wanting to manifest that union with that person that you originally either cheated with, they cheated. Look, I was married at one time and even had emotional affairs with men. So I have forgiven myself for a lot. And I love myself unconditionally as the way Jesus instructed me to. I love myself as Jesus would. So I'm going to forgive myself. Why would I hold on to guilt? Why would I hold on to guilt? That's not a me thing. That's not my job to hold on to guilt. My job is to hold on to happiness and joy, because I'm a being of love. So I wish more people would hear this message, in that you are allowed to go free. You are the one that is setting the captives free. It is you. You're the captive. You're the prisoner. You're the prison guard. You're the jail cell, and you're the key. You are all of it. And if you say you go free, well, then there it is. But it really, you need to ask at the core level of it all. Like the core, you have to ask, is what I did, am I innocent? What were my intentions in doing what I did? And so for me, again, just to reiterate, my intentions were never to hurt a girl. I was never wanting to hurt anyone. That was never my intention. And so my intention was to love a man. So yeah, yesterday I told him that I'm not going to be with you while you're with someone. Just like, I don't need that in my life. Like, it's not, I don't care. I don't want that. I want the version of reality where we are together because there's no one but us, you know? And so I've been able to see that in the astral plane as a psychic with my third eye wide open. I've been able to see that consistently. That um hi Mike, how are you? Um I had been consistently able to see him in the spirit. And once I saw that that was no longer the reality being presented to me, where he and I were together and we were happy and in love and stuff, that's when I'm like, oh, I've shifted realities again. I've shifted timelines back to a reality where he has a girlfriend, but that's not the one I'm manifesting. So yeah, bye. Like I'm not okay with that. I'm going to call my power back. I'm going to go back into my own energy, and that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to manifest by going back, by shifting within back to the reality where we are together. There is no third party in heaven. There is no third party when you're in union with your person. You see? And so if there is a third party, you're in hell, in my opinion. I would call that reality hell. If there is a third person and you want your soulmate and they're with someone else, well, in my opinion, that's hell. And I don't want to be in hell. Why would I be in hell? So I call my energy back and I realize that there are infinite versions of my person. And this is only one. I'm only seeing one version of my person, and that's that he has a girlfriend. So that guilt, though, if I were to let the guilt consume me, if I were to like really let people's judgments of me, I would never be happy. I would never have anything I want. And that is what a lot of my enemies want for me. They really do want me to think that I'm ugly. I'm not allowed to have this. Because I'm poor, because I'm homeless, I shouldn't have this. Because of my looks, I shouldn't have this. Because I've done this and this and this, and I've been divorced, and it doesn't fucking matter what anybody says. Your happiness is dependent 100% on you. There's going to be a lot of enemies that you have, honey, and they're going to want to dump a whole bunch of bullshit on you and tell you that you're not allowed to smile again. Your happiness triggers people. And a lot of people will try to judge you, but the only one that can judge you is God, and you happen to be God in this instance. So the only one that can judge is you, not outside world. And this is where true liberation comes from. This is where the real freedom comes from. And this is why you can sleep well at night and you can feel as light as a feather and shift into a reality where you have your person. And this is where karma, there is no karma for you. There is no karma for you because your intentions are pure love. You're a being of pure love. And this is when God's people go free. God, meaning love, are going free because you know that you're innocent. You do not have intentions to hurt people. If you do, sit your ass down, shut the fuck up, and get some karma. Okay? If your intentions are to harm other people, fuck you. Truly. No, I mean that. Fuck you. If your intentions are ever, I'm going to hook up with this guy so that he can leave his girlfriend. Oh, Jesus. Fuck you. But luckily, those were not my intentions. So I know that to be true. And in this day of judgment, we're all facing judgment day right now. You're seeing it on the news. You're seeing it everywhere. You're seeing it in the Matrix glitching out. You're seeing it it looks like the end of fucking times. It looks like end times. It's judgment day. Who's the one judging? God. And who is God? You. If you know that, if you don't know that ye are gods, then you're not gonna judge righteously. You're gonna judge based on what everybody else tells you, and everybody else tells you you should sit down, shut up, and never get happiness ever. So I highly suggest that you know ye are gods. That's what I suggest. I suggest that you know that you're the one doing all of it as the operant power, and you know your intentions were pure. Now, if your intentions are not pure and you're doing something with intent of harming another, you literally are not innocent. So fuck you. Yeah? Get your karma. Like you're not an innocent person though. If your intentions behind an action is to harm another, then you're not going to be resting as easy as I do right now. You're not going to be getting as many blessings from the universe as I will. Because you really are hurting others. And there is karma for that. You reap what you sow. And when you know better, you do better. At least you should, if you're trying to have some sort of psychic, spiritual growth about you. You should be knowing better and doing better, you know? If you don't love someone, leave. Exactly. So he will be going through the ringer, that man. When I pull my energy back from him and he's experienced what we've experienced in the spiritual plane, in the astral plane, he will be going through a massive shift. There will be nothing left for him to do but go through an awakening and an ego death, because my energy will not be sustaining him, and he will now see what God is. Like, once you see what love is, you can't go back. I mean, you could try, but it feels more like a chore. It'll be a chore now for him to be with anyone that isn't me. If we've had that spiritual psychic connection in the astral plane, and we know that we're together in the 5D, and we know we're twin flames, right? Anything else, anyone else, it will start to feel like a fucking chore. It'll be like, she's the wrong one, and I know it. This is not right, and I know it. This is not right, and I know it. And he can go as long as he wants in that energy. That's not on me. That's on him. What's on me to manifest is to simply change within myself the reflection that I see out here. If me as a manifester, I am now manifesting that he and I are together, which I still very much want. A lot of people may judge, and that's okay. But I still want what I want, and the heart wants what it wants. So I'll still want him. Period. End of story. Forever. That is my twin flame. That's the one I want. And so I will now, my only job in manifesting this is not to force the 3D. Forcing the 3D physical world to like shift in my favor would be like me still hooking up with him while he has a girlfriend. Okay, that's diabolical. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't like the idea of it. When I did it in the spirit, when I was with him in the spiritual plane, that's one thing. But when it's down here in the physical 3D world and he's telling me verbally I'm with someone, okay, that's when I draw the line. So if my reality has not conformed to that yet, to that version where he's free to go and he's with me and we're together and married and happy and all this, then I simply pull my energy back. I give it back to myself, and I consistently go back into the new version of we're together, they're not together anymore. In my opinion, and hey, look, this is just me. Look, I mean it. I mean this. This is how I believe. I personally think that if you could fall in love with someone else, you might not have really truly been in love with that person like you thought. And this is coming from a girl who's polyamorous. This is coming from someone who could be in love with multiple people at one time. But I think that if you put yourself in a predicament to fall in love with someone else, and you can, and your heart is available to be given to that person, then you probably were not in love with the one that you were with in the first place. Now, that being said, don't be a dick and cheat on that person. But just know that, like, you're probably not in love if you're able to meet someone else and fall in love with that person. Now, if you were just to have a hookup and it were lust, that's one thing. That's like, there is no love there, then yeah, you still may be in love with I don't know. I highly doubt that's even the case too. I highly doubt if you were to cheat at all, you're in love with that person that you're with. You know? So I guess in a way, it just didn't even dawn on me to even consider the fact that, oh yeah, he's got a girlfriend. My intentions were never to hurt a woman, but simply love a man. And so that's what I did. And that's how I'll sleep well at night. But I needed you guys to know that, because I don't want any of you subscribe to me. I don't want any of you watching me if you don't know who I truly am and what I've done. And this is why I'm so transparent on my channel, and I'm honest to a fault, because we need more people like that in the world. I want to be that type of woman that I would subscribe to, you know? I want to be real. I want to share these struggles. I want to tell you that it is possible to have the one that you want. But when you're in the physical 3D and you're seeing one version of reality that is looking like it's a no, they're telling you no because I'm with somebody. Don't do what everyone else does and just cheat or allow that person to jeopardize their soul in some way. Neither one of you deserve that, okay? The third person certainly doesn't deserve that. The third party never deserves that. So yeah, he will be now forced to go tell her exactly what has happened. And that's on him. I don't care. When he does that, great. He's going to do it. Period. That's it. End of story. So what I could do to make it go faster is consistently be in the 5D with him, where we're already together, and hear him say things like, yeah, I broke her heart, and I feel horrible about it, and I'm going to God and all this. You know, I could see something like that. I could see true repentance. I could manifest true repentance in this man. Of course I can. I can manifest fucking anything if I want to. I can manifest a dolphin if I want. I can manifest anything. That's really what it is in the universe, to know that it's unlimited. There's an infinite version of everything. Everything. As infinite as your mind can create things. It's infinite. It just goes and goes and goes. It could be anything. So there is one reality, yeah, where he has a girlfriend, and I don't subscribe to that reality. That's why I was quickly able to dismiss it, because I don't subscribe to that reality. That's not my reality, bub. So if you're trying to tell me and sell me that reality, then deuces, there it is, there's the door. I don't subscribe to that because I don't hurt people. The version of reality that I do subscribe to and I consistently stay in is the 5D, where we are already together. So if you're telling me other things, then I don't believe it, and then you have to leave my life, because I'm going to go live in the 5D, not in the reality that you're bringing me to. Does this make sense? I'm telling you right now, not one of you, not one person on this planet is ever going to judge me. Ever. Ever. The laughter that I will have after this live stream, it's not because of you. It's because of the one that judges truly, righteously, and then forgives. So it's not a out there thing. No one is going to judge me but me. The only one that does judge is God, and we are God. So you judge you. That's why karma exists for some and karma doesn't exist for others, because you know your intentions behind what it is that you've done. You know, you're the one that's letting yourself go. You're the captive setting yourself free. You are doing it. And that's what Judgment Day is. The guilty are being condemned by their own actions, by their own judgment, by their own higher self judging them and seeing that they are not able to go where they want to go. So they deserve karma. They have karmic lessons they have to learn. They have to learn about love. They have to learn how not to hurt people. And the rest of us, we don't believe in karma anymore because we know that we are beings of love and there is no karma in love. Once you have true unconditional love, once you know you are a being of love, you don't need karma anymore. When you are your higher self, there is no need for karma. Why would God hurt himself? That doesn't make sense. God is pure love. Why would love hurt itself? You see? So this is why some people go without karma and others don't. It's all about intention, and it's all about what you believe to be true about yourself. And so I will never be judged by the outside external world. I'll be judged, but I won't actually take it on as a valid judgment because it doesn't matter, because you're not God. In my reality, I'm God of my reality. This is why when people really do say that I'm a narcissist, no, I'm not. Narcissists are not self-reflective at all in the slightest. So though a lot of people would want me to hate myself and think that I'm selfish and self-absorbed and just a tyrant that just walks all over people or whatever, I have empathy and compassion. And I'm human, and I love people, and I never want to hurt anybody ever. My intentions are never to harm anybody ever, ever, ever. I do not have intentions to harm. So this is why I get blessed by the universe so much, because I don't suffer the fate of karma any longer. I had before, when I didn't know that I was a being of love, back when I didn't know what my intentions were, and I was hurting people, and I would let people say that I was hurting them. Like if, for instance, if I outgrew a friend and then I ended things with that friend, I would let them convince me that like I never loved them. They would say something like, yeah, you're really a bitch anyway. I don't even want you as a friend. Anyway, there's the door. You were right to leave, blah, blah, blah. And so I would internalize that and believe their judgment over mine. And it literally caused me to suffer. I mean, my body, like I became so unhealthy. I'm poor and broke, and like because I believed their judgment on me rather than my judgment of myself. So there are instances that I've had throughout the years where I've had to move away from people and their projections after the fact. There's been a lot of scrutiny after the fact. A lot of retaliation has come from especially women that I have left, like as friends, I've moved on from. And in that scrutiny, I believed it. I believed her when she said, oh, you never loved me. It was so easy for you to move on. You never loved me. And so because I didn't know myself, I just took her at her word. I made her God. I would make other people God in that their judgments meant more to my future, my health, my money, my karma than my own judgment. And if I would have just sat there and looked at it like, no, I'm leaving because this is unhealthy. I'm leaving because I love you. I never hurt you once. All I did was love you unconditionally and tried to save you from a very, very bad life. My only crime is trying to save you from darkness. So no, there is no judgment that comes to me from anyone external of me any longer. And this is why I'm so eager to share my journey with you guys and what I believe to be true as a spiritualist. Because a lot of you have to walk away from people right now. And one of the worst things that some of my clients tell me is the retaliation that comes in after they leave. Oh, well, he sends me black magic and he does spells and he blows up my phone and like she gossips about me and blah, blah. And it's like, if you can really remember who you are as God, as love, then it doesn't matter their judgment, babe. It doesn't matter. Even if that was your best friend for 50 years, she does not get to judge what your intentions were in leaving or in being in the connection at all. It is your judgment. What did you give that relationship? Right? Did you go above and beyond? Did you give 110%? Did you love that person unconditionally? Of course you did. Of fucking course you did. You wouldn't even be on my channel if you weren't a being of love. You wouldn't be able to even sustain this message if you were not true unconditional love. So, of course, you loved them. So any judgment that someone that is angry has towards you, even if it's your husband, hello, Ryan, even if it's your best friend, even if it's your own mother, it does not matter. Is that person God? Meaning, is that person you? No. It is a projection and a judgment, and it is a violation of your own soul to take on these people's biased judgment if you are God and only you are God. And this is what I'm trying to teach you guys, that only you are God in your reality. Not saying that they're not divine and holy. They very much are. They are just as much God as you are, but not controlling your reality. They don't get to control your reality as God. They control their own quantum bubble. They don't control yours. You see? And this is really, Judgment Day is here for the entire fucking world. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. People, even people who aren't believers think that it's end times, bro. All you have to do is turn on CNN anymore. People really think it's end times. I mean, look, like planes falling out of the sky and shit, glitches in the Matrix, everything just going up in smoke. Like, it really is looking like the fucking apocalypse out here. And so Judgment Day is real, and it is here. And you are the one judging. You are God judging you, God, and you're judging your intentions. What were your intentions in doing that thing? So again, though I hooked up with a man who had a girlfriend, what were my intentions? Were my intentions to harm a woman? To hurt a girl? No. Was it to steal a man from her? No. Was it to boast and brag that I get to have him and she doesn't? No. She didn't even cross my mind because it's such a moot point. It's irrelevant in the 5D. In the 5th dimension, he and I are already married. We're twin flames. So it's a moot point. A lot of people might not like that, but I didn't even think of it even once. Because in the version of reality where I live consistently, he and I are already together. We're already having spiritual encounters constantly. He's already in my energy all the time. I see it all the time. So when he started saying things more aligned with the 3D version of reality that I don't want, which is the same as your boss telling you what you don't want, like you can't get that raise, or your mom telling you, I don't want you with that person, or your pastor saying you can't date that one because they're in a different religion. Whatever the case may be, when you start seeing a no, when you start seeing something that opposes the version of reality that you automatically see as a psychic, as a very open, aware, awakened soul, then you pull your energy back, you give it back to yourself, you detach from the 3D. You say, no, I don't want that one though. I'm not dating a guy with a girlfriend. You and I are already married, bitch. You and I are already married somewhere. Go fuck yourself with that. Get out of here. I'm not doing that. There is no girlfriend in the version of reality that I'm creating for myself. There is no poverty in the version of reality that I'm creating for myself and where I have millions of dollars. There is no sickness in the version of reality where I'm a healthy, whole individual with a lot of vitality and energy. There is no crying in heaven. So the heaven on earth that I'm trying to build for myself does not involve things like a third party. So this is why it was so easy for me to just ignore it. Just say like, okay, I don't know what that is. I'm ignoring it. Now, when it starts to become a prevalent theme in our relationship and he's starting to say things like, I've got a girlfriend, that's when I'm like, wait, okay, so no. I see the other version. I see another timeline. I'm disassociating from this timeline. What I'm being told is bullshit. I've seen a version where we already have rings on our fingers. I don't subscribe to hurting somebody. I don't subscribe to that. I don't approve of that. Absolutely not. So I detach, I cut cords, I pull my energy back, and I go back into my imagination, and I keep establishing the new version of reality. Again, guys, this is how the fuck you manifest. But I'll tell you, what really gets people caught up and then that they can't manifest as quickly as I can is that y'all feel so much fucking guilt. You feel so much fucking guilt because you let other people in society dictate how you should feel based on your looks, on what is in your bank account, on your past actions, on your crime, your criminal record, your body count, your whatever. You let other fucking people determine what you get to experience in your life. See, that's where you and I differ. That's where we're different, bro. I do not let anybody dictate what the fuck I get in my life ever again. Ever again. I've already done that too many times. Too many times, honey. I've let other people be God of my reality so many times. I've put other people's projections, judgments, wants, beliefs. Oh, honey, I have let so many fucking people tell me what they think it should be for me, honey. And it left me homeless, penniless, alone, broken up with, cheated on, literally living on an air mattress with mice in a home with 3 witches and a warlock who hated my guts and were literally sending spiritual war my way. Because I, as God, gave my power over to everyone else when they said, oh, well, because she's like overweight, she doesn't deserve love. Oh, because she has a gap in her teeth, she doesn't deserve this. Oh, because she's like not a Christian, she doesn't deserve Jesus. Oh, because she doesn't have a lot of money, she doesn't deserve happiness. Oh, because she doesn't have a home, she doesn't deserve respect. Oh, because she doesn't have the... Fuck yourself. There will never be another soul on this planet judging me. The only one judging me is myself. And this is what I pride myself on. And this is coming from a lot of experience in knowing myself. And that there are a lot of people on the planet that want me homeless, impoverished, sick, dead. There are a lot of people who want me dead. There are a lot of people who want me alone. There are a lot of people who want me to shut up. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what a lot of people want. It matters what I want. That's the glory of it all, guys. That's truly what Judgment Day is. It's recognizing that no one will be able to determine your fate nor your karma except you. And if you allow these people and their judgments, their retaliatory comments, right? Especially the inflammatory comments like trolls and whatever and haters and whatever. If you let that dictate how you feel about yourself, you're inevitably going to get karma. You will. You will take their projections and let it sink into your soul. You will let that shit consume and rot your soul, girl. I'm telling you. I used to get thousands of hate comments a day. Thousands in a stream. In a given day, I received thousands of hate comments. So much so that I inadvertently manifested a high priest into my life. Well, the guy that I manifested 3 weeks ago is a high priest as well. But a year ago, I manifested a man into my life to perform an exorcism on me. I didn't even know he was a high priest. I just thought we were hooking up. It was fun. He was single. That guy was single. I was single. But that, I didn't know he was a high priest at the time. And not consciously, I didn't. And he performed an exorcism on me because I was receiving so many hateful, horrible comments every single day. Death threats, dox threats, hackers. There were men literally stalking me. I had literal black SUVs following me. Men in bulletproof vests following me because I was in a reality that was so dark and grim because other people's projections were sent onto me and I had to believe that shit. I believed it. Oh, she doesn't deserve this because of that. Look at her talking like this. Oh, she's not religious, so she doesn't get to use our God's name, Jesus. Go somewhere with that bullshit. Go somewhere. Go fuck yourself with that bullshit. Yeah? Thanks. So many people that would come to me saying, because she throws tarot cards and she talks about spiritual matters, she doesn't deserve to even use the name Jesus. Bitch, I'll use the name Jesus any damn time I please. Thank you. Thank you. It's a universal name, honey. He's unconditional love. If I want to use him and I live in the middle of the Amazon rainforest, I will do so. If I want to use his name to cast some shit out, I will do so. I don't need to be a Christian for that. I need to love Jesus for that. Truth be told, I think I love Christ a little bit too much to be a Christian nowadays. Anyway, moving on. All I'm trying to teach you guys is the way of the future. This new age that we are in right now, it is a new world order, honey, and we are already here. We are already here. And if you want to make it, I'm talking to the innocent ones. I'm talking to the earth angels. I'm talking to the 144,000. If you want to make it, you got to start listening to yourself as God and not other people. It's a moot point. It's irrelevant. These other people don't get to judge you. You judge you. And you're God. So judge yourself righteously. Do you know what your intentions were? Because again, though I have been trying to manifest a relationship with a man who, yes, told me he had a girlfriend, I never once hooked up with him for intentions of hurting another person. My intentions were and are still very pure. Same with my controversial, inflammatory speech that I have on my channel. My intentions are not to hurt anybody. My intentions are to uplift, inspire, and protect a lot of very good people who just don't know the way out of things yet. Like the witch covens that I've been in, the spiritual cults that I've been in, how I have manifested my way out of abuse and trauma. I'm free. I'm free to go. I'm not on big pharma anymore. I don't drink a bottle of vodka every 2 days to get by. I'm not a sex addict. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not any of those things. I am free. I am free in Christ. And so what I'm going to do is continue to be free in Christ. So the judgment that comes is not, if it's not from God, I don't want it. So if it's from anybody who has a bias against me, I don't accept it. Why would I? That's like going on trial and finding out that one of the jurors just doesn't like you because of your skin color. If there's a bias, if there's a slant in anybody's judgment of me, I don't want you on the jury. So how about instead of all of you having any permission as jurors, how about I just judge myself? Yeah? Because I know that as God, I'm a righteous judge and I will be judging righteously. So this is really how it is going forwards, guys. This is why some people get karma and others don't. You want to know why? Because it's all about intentions. That's what witchcraft is. It's intentions. That's what magic is. It's intentions. That is what it is, truly. If your intentions were not to hurt anybody, if your intentions are pure and to love others, this is why you can sleep well at night. You know? That's why my beautiful friend here, though cheated at one time, forgave himself or forgave herself because she knows that she's not a horrible monster. She probably did something at the time to escape a horrible fate. When I was married and I kept manifesting emotional connections with other men, my intentions were never to hurt anybody. In fact, back then, I told my husband that I was having emotional affairs. I told him before we even established anything. I told him before I even got involved with anyone. So, but by this point, we were together 8.5 years, and it was like, it was not a good marriage. It was really, really not good. And so the universe was bringing in karmics, a lot of karmic relationships for me. A lot. So I had to learn a lot. I mean, I'm talking dozens and dozens and dozens. I would dare say I don't want to. Just a lot of karmic relationships since 2019, since the day I died. I had a near-death experience in 2019. And this is my come to Jesus moment. For the last few years, I've been coming to Jesus. It's Judgment Day for the whole world. You'll be going to Jesus too. And no, he doesn't belong to just one religion, so fuck yourself on that, huh? He doesn't belong to just one religion. The name Jesus is in a book, yeah, but like the Christ himself is not copyrighted, honey. So go somewhere with that. That pisses me off more than anything, bro. Do you know there are cultures that never even got to have a Bible? They never even, Jesus himself didn't even have a Bible, honey. Come on. There are so many civilizations that we don't even know that never got to have their hands on a book of the Bible. You're telling me that they're all damned to hell because they don't know the actual name of Jesus? Come on. Come on. No. That's just not, no. No. So move along. Run along now. Because you and I have a way different opinion and you're not going to like me going forward. Go on. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. Because you don't own the name Jesus. There are so many people that have come on my channel and hate me because I'm not a Christian and I use the name Jesus. I use the name Jesus because I'm a former Christian and I was brainwashed into Christianity. So I use the name Jesus because that was what was instilled in me at a very young age. But even now, as a witch, I use the name Jesus because that man is my brother and I love him and he's a saint. And if I ever command something out of someone or myself in the name of Jesus, I know that name works. Why? Because he's holy. And that is a frequency. That is a very high consciousness. Jesus is a very pure high consciousness, pure unconditional love. So if any time I call on the name of Jesus, everything leaves that is not aligned with that unconditional love. So no, you don't own Jesus, bae. You don't own or copyright the name Jesus. Get the fuck out of here with that. Pisses me off more than anything, bro. I really, that gives me some righteous anger, okay? I'm about to start flipping some tables. Can't stand that shit. Oh, how dare you use Jesus' name? You're not a Christian. Toodles. Like they own it, or oh my God. Like whoa. Like they own that name. It's really ridiculous. It really is. No, it really, guys, it is. It is so ridiculous. Oh boy. Anyway, so that's like a thing that actually happens to me quite often because I'm so loud and proud about not being religious. That's like my favorite thing about me is that I'm not in a cult. Yeah, it's my favorite. Anyway, so because I call in the name of Jesus often to cast some demons out regularly, routinely, of me and other people that I love, I use the name Jesus because it is a very high vibrational spirit. Jesus, the Christ consciousness, the Christ, El Cristo, pure divine source love, like pure divine Son of God, is so pure and divine that anyone can call on that name and be able to cast anything out. Same with Krishna, same with Buddha, same with whomever you think. Some people call on Goddess Aphrodite, Goddess Kali. Like listen, it's a high vibrational thing. It's the name itself that is high vibrational. So, well, it's not the name itself, it's the energy itself. But when you call on that name, it's very powerful. And so for me, like a lot of people do not like that I call on Jesus when I'm not religious. I oppose religion so much. Yeah, I'm in good company because I'm pretty sure Jesus was opposing religion too at every given turn. Pretty sure. So I'm all right with that. You hate me because of that? That's cool. I love it. There's gonna be a lot of people that judge you, sweetheart. A lot of people that want to make sure that you are destroyed. A lot of people want to judge you as a starseed, as the 144,000, as a free being, as a being of love that can do what you want, manifest what you want out of thin air. They want you to hate yourself. They want you to judge yourself. You're the one that determines if you're going to let it stick or not. Are you going to let that person condemn you? Or are you going to let Jesus, aka yourself, free you? What are you going to do? It really is a you thing, and it really is the end times. And this is what it is, bruh. You're leaving one frequency, you're leaving one old timeline and going into another. You're bringing heaven to earth. The kingdom come, your kingdom come. This is it. But the only way that you get to have that new kingdom, that new earth, that new Jerusalem, that manifestation of whatever it is you want, is by dismissing the old. Let it go, bruh. Let it go. The version of your man that says, oh, well, I have a girlfriend and like, I think I want to get back together with her. Nah, let that go. Bye. There's the door, buddy. I'm going to take myself off the menu, sweet cheeks. You don't want me? No problem. I'm going to take myself off the menu. I'm going to give my energy back to my damn self. And I'm going to sit here and be happy and color my coloring book all day if I want to. I don't care what I do. It's not going to be entertaining a man with another woman. We're past that shit. We're goddesses. We don't need that. So he will be getting it right with Jesus on his own. He will sit down and get it right. And then he'll be calling me. He will handle his business, and then he will be calling me. Period. That's it. Because the version of reality that I see is me and my person together. I don't see a version where he's got someone else. No, there is no third party in heaven. It's me and him in heaven. That's it. We're married. There is no girlfriend when you're married. Not in my book anyway, not how it works in my story. So I'm going to go back into my imagination consistently and be like with him there in the 4D and the 5D and bring it from heaven to earth. The difference between me and a lot of people is I do not let other people determine my guilt. Fuck that. And fuck your projections and fuck your guilt. I will never feel guilt for what I do if my intentions were pure. Do you know thyself? Do you know thyself? Otherwise, you're going to manifest a real shit life for yourself because other people tell you you should. Other people will tell you, oh, how dare you? Shame on you. Nah, shame's on you, not me. So if anybody wants to judge, let it be God. And please, for the love of God, let it be known that you are God. So if your judgment is righteous on yourself, then this is where you're free to go, honey. There's the door. Open the jail cell and go free, baby. You do not deserve bad karma. What were your intentions in doing what you've done your whole life, right? Because a lot of people are about to have to sit out on the planet and get judged for Judgment Day. Who is judging? Their higher self. The only one that can judge is God. The only one that can judge is our holy self, judging what we've been doing, our behaviors, our past, judging our intentions. It's not your mom judges you or your pastor judges you or an entire community judges you. You judge you. You judge you. You're the one that unbiasedly knows that what your intentions were. This is why a lot of people are about to get hella karma, honey. Lots of people. Because a lot of people are going to have to sit down and shut up and look at why they've done what they've done to people, and it doesn't look good. It looks like they've been doing things to harm others out of jealousy, out of spite, out of manipulation, triangulation, whatever. It looks really, really bad for a lot of people, and this is where karma starts. For a lot of the rest of you, hopefully, you guys are listening to me and you're like, you know what? Yeah, I am free to go, Jenna. I can go. I am allowed to be happy. I am allowed to manifest money and my soulmate and a beautiful home and a healthy family and that perfect job that I want. Yeah, I should have that. Even though a billion other people tell you you're not allowed to have it, do you say you're allowed to have it? Then there should be no issue in you manifesting it. So manifest it. And if this is where you get caught up and you can't manifest it, that's one thing. If you just don't have the tools or the knowledge yet in how to manifest, that's one thing. But if you're not manifesting heaven on earth because you feel fucking guilty for something, nah, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Because you're letting other people determine your guilt. You're letting other people judge you, and that shit is ridiculous. You judge you. What are your intentions? You're so right. You control you. Hey, Bella, I love you, girl. Thanks for being here. I love you, sis. I love you. Good for you. Thank you, honey. We're not letting other people determine our guilt. The whole world is about to be sat down, honey. Listen. Listen. As God is my witness, and bitch, you know God is my witness. The reason I get to have instant manifestations and the reason I get to live a life that is so fucking magical, and every single day I speak and the universe listens like that. The reason I get to have an amazing life where I win at life is because, one, I know my intentions. I set intentions every day. I set intentions over my channel. I set intentions with my clients. I set intentions with my love life. I set intentions when I eat food. I set intentions when I drink water. I set intentions that I am a being of love and that I heal people and heal myself. So, when you have set intentions over your life and over your projects and over your bank account and over your soulmate union, right? It doesn't matter if 8 billion other people want to judge what that thing is. Your intentions surpass theirs. This is called witchcraft. That is really what it is. That's all magic is, intentions. Thankfully, I've already set intentions over my bank account. I've already set intentions over my channel. I've already set intentions over my body. I've already set intentions over my twin flame union. I've already set intentions over the beautiful people in my chat that are always safe and protected to be here and learn things from me. I've already set intentions. So if anybody on the planet wants to set their intentions for my success or my platform or my coffee or my union or my anything, it doesn't matter. I've already been established by God. I've already been marked by God. And if you have already been marked by God, you can't be marked by the beast. I've already had my intention set long ago. Honey, the first breath I took on this planet, I already had intentions set over me. I was already anointed then, right? I was already unfuckwittable then. I was already untouchable then. I was the curse breaker then. I broke so many fucking generational curses, and I will continue doing so. And then it will help other people continue doing so. So there will be zero judgment coming from any of you. You can try it, but judge not, lest ye be judged, because you're going to be judged, not me. The same judge, the same rule by which you're measuring to judge me, that severity, that intensity, that's how you're going to be judged. Because what you're not realizing is that same lens that you're seeing me through, it's so distorted that you're about to manifest people into your life who see through the same lens. Very intense, harsh judgments coming for you. And this is when karma starts. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Don't judge me, because I am God of my reality. I know what my intentions were. So what I'm trying to teach you guys today, and it's really kind of amazing that it's still a lesson and I'm still teaching, even though I'm sharing vulnerably as a spiritual leader, I'm sharing what I experienced in my love connection just now. It's like, it's so beautiful because even I'm still teaching. I really was hesitant even waking up, getting out of bed, because I didn't want to share this because I just knew like judgment would come. But I already judged myself while meditating this morning. I already said I'm innocent. I literally said to myself, I'm going to go on live stream, and the first thing I want to say is, I'm already innocent. I already know I'm free to go. You guys might not think so, but it's not up to you. It's up to me. My intentions were not to hurt a girl. My intentions were to love this man. You see? My intentions were not to steal a man from a woman or boast and brag about having a twin flame union. No. My intentions were to be with my soulmate and use that beautiful divine connection to heal and love and inspire and motivate others. So not only will I be sleeping well at night, but I actually will be hella blessed for admitting this to you and being in the clear. calling myself innocent. It doesn't matter if 8 billion people call me guilty. I call myself innocent. And if I am God, then who can ever be against me? Right? If you are God of your reality and you're the only operant power, then it no longer matters if everybody else in the court of public opinion says that you're guilty of something. You know your heart more than anyone. This is why a lot of people soon are going to have some bad shit karma, and other people are not going to be touched at all, and they have zero karma, and they only are going to experience good and good and good and more good. It is all about intentions, and it is all about knowing what you were doing and why you were doing it. What were your intentions? Again, my intentions were never to hurt a girl. My intentions were to simply love and heal a man. So when you know that, and you know thyself, this is when you can truly go free. You know what I mean? You aren't God. God is God. Exactly. I am God. Thank you so much. Don't listen to them. Do what you want. You slay. Amelia, thank you so much for being here, babe. You are damn right. Helsenberg, thanks for being here. Truer words have never been spoken. Speak pure truth. Love your channel. Thank you. Wow, guys, I wasn't expecting support at all in the slightest. I was expecting judgment, I'll say that. I definitely was expecting comments like that, like, you're not God, shut up, you are guilty, stuff like that. I was definitely expecting that. But I was not expecting this next part that's about to happen. I'm gonna be blessed. The divine is gonna bless me very soon. One, I'm teaching you guys how to be transparent as spiritual leaders. The 144,000, the chosen ones, you need to be setting the standard for leaders, for leadership. You need to be so transparent that everybody can see right through you, bae. Okay? Good, bad, and ugly. We need more transparent spiritual leaders in this trash heap of a planet. We really need to start actually embodying the true divine wisdom of the Hierophant, the high priest, and the priestess. You're both. But you need to, as the 144,000, as the star seeds, the children of light, the light workers, you have to hold yourself to a higher standard. And though, yeah, it could look bad and that everybody could judge me right now, it doesn't look bad in that I judge me and I'm letting myself off the hook because I'm beautiful, because I loved a man. Period. That's it. End of story. So now his karma, for hooking up with me, but he knew he had a girlfriend. Now his karma is that he has to go tell her and face the music. That's on you, boo. Go do you. Go somewhere. I am very much single. I am very much going to enjoy my life. I am very much about to receive a lot of blessings from the divine. He could do whatever the fuck he wants to do. I don't care. He's not in my life right now. When I reach a certain vibration, he will have, because he's my twin flame, he will have to match that vibration, and there will be a massive ego death. And trust me on that. Yeah, his come to Jesus moment is coming. But as for me, I'm not only going to be blessed, I sleep very well at night, and I'm still very much in love with myself. And I still also have insane, amazing boundaries, and I love everything that I'm about. So we are the ones that let ourselves go free, or you go to spiritual jail. And the whole planet is about to be judged by the same Christ consciousness that judges me. And it's the same Christ consciousness that is judging you. And it is going to be mass chaos on the planet for those of you who have actually been hurting people and your intentions have been impure. You are going to have to sit down, shut up, and get it right with God. You're going to have to realize that you're hurting people. Your intentions, unfortunately, if you don't know thyself, it could be that your intentions are jealousy. Maybe you're gossiping out of envy, or you're cheating to steal someone from someone. Insecurities, whatever it is, that harm that you're causing someone else is why you're going to have to face karma, at least until you can sit down and get it right and realize that ye are gods. And when you realize that you are true divine source and you are pure unconditional love, there is no karma. Why would there be? That's like saying God wants to punish God. Why? A true loving God would not want to suffer. Why would he need to? Why would she need to? Right. So until the world knows that it is God, until every single soul on the planet knows that they are God, they're going to get karma. Because what they can't do is pull on somebody else's energy when they themselves are a being of absolute, unconditional, and unlimited energy. So you're not going to manipulate people. You're not going to energetically attach yourself to people. You're not going to narcissistically love bomb people. You're not going to do spell work on people. You're not going to do this shit and get away with it. Not any longer. Not in the new age. No, babe. Not in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius energy is way too fucking independent. Aquarius energy, people will cut you off like boom, boom, boom. Out you go. They will fucking cut cords with your ass and leave you in yesteryear. The age of Aquarius is already here, bae. Like, this is the new age. We're in the new world order already. Like, just open your fucking eyeballs and you can see it anytime you turn on CNN. Go to the nearest airport and you can see it already. Like, open your eyes. So, going forward for the 144,000, the chosen ones, right? The workers of light. You're here as beacons of truth and love, and you're literally showing people a new world. You're showing people how to live in the new world. One thing you can't do, sweet cheeks, in order to manifest as quickly and easily as I do, as instantaneously as I do, one thing you cannot do is hold on to guilt. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Forgive thyself. Because you know damn well 8 billion people aren't about to forgive you. You have to forgive you. Okay? You have to know what your intentions were. You have to realize that you are God. Not 8 billion people. They are not God of your reality, bitch. You are. You are the operant power. No one else has the operating power to create in your reality. So it's twofold. A lot of my clients, they come to me, they kind of, sometimes it's that a client will come to me and they will believe that they are guilty of something. And I'll have to be there, not as a coach, but as an empathic healer. And I'll be like, listen, baby, you didn't mean to hurt anybody. And then that will release them from something and bring in their manifestation because they already know the tools to manifest. While others, they feel innocent and they're light as a feather and they have it all figured out and they feel very much aligned with source. They just don't know the tools to manifest. They don't know like the actual, like the knowledge of manifestation, you see? So sometimes there are very innocent people that are coming to me and they're very high vibrational, but they just don't know yet how to manifest. And then there's the other group also coming to me that is like, those people know the tools how to manifest, but they have allowed so many people to convince them that they're guilty of something that they have taken on projections from people. And I'm wondering, I definitely know that the guy I've been seeing up to this point, the one that I'm literally talking about today, he's in that second camp. He's in the one that like, he knows how to manifest. He's a master manifester, just like me. He's literally a manifestation mentor. He teaches everybody that he knows how to manifest shit. That's not even his problem. His problem is that he has allowed so many people to convince him that he's worthy of a shit life. So you can lead a horse to water, honey, but you can't make him drink. So you could tell somebody over and over and over again, oh, you deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve this and happiness and joy and love. And nah, listen, that's on you. That's on you, honey. You got to go figure it out. I'll sit here and tell you, but I'm not going to tell you till I'm blue in the face. You don't want to believe that you're worthy of more, then don't go have more. Sit your ass down and get karma, because what you deserve is karma, because you're hurting people. And that's exactly what this man is about to have to do. He's about to have to go get karma. Why? Because I'm manifesting union with him. And if I'm manifesting union with the highest self, the highest version of this man, the highest version of this man is not a cheater. So quit being a cheater then. What I'm going to do is pull my energy back, go back into my imagination, and keep seeing the new version of him. And this is how I instantly manifest, guys. This is why so many people are envious and jealous of how quickly I can manifest shit. Because, like, I'll move on from him and have another him in a 2.2 seconds. Why? Because I'm a being of love, and I know that the universe agrees. And so the universe always sends in people to love me. Always, always, always. It never fails. My intentions have always been to love. Therefore, I am free to go. And I'm going to go love someone else. Right now, it's myself and you guys. I have to pee. I have to tinkle winkle really bad, guys. Anthony, hello. Hi. Good afternoon to you, Queen. You dig? I do dig. Hello. That guy that you were with, did you like him? Loved him very much. Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Lord. I found you again. Last time I saw your stream, you were clearly distraught and I was praying for you. So it's good you are right. Did you find me again? You didn't subscribe to me, Hunter. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out you didn't subscribe to me. Boy, I will dismiss you. No, it's cool. It's cool. I love that you found me again, though. That's really cool. Thank you for praying for me, by the way. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry now. You didn't subscribe, Hunter. Come on. I hope your 100-page essay went well. Thank you for praying for me. Wow. Yeah, no, I was distraught. I don't even remember what it was that I was distraught. Oh, I hadn't confessed feelings to this guy yet. That's the live stream that you were trying to encourage me to express feelings to this guy. Ah, right. You and Medina, I think. We're both trying to get me to confess feelings. Okay. So you don't know that I did. I confessed feelings to him. It was so ironic. I don't think ever received a phone call from him. No, I did. I got a drunk dial from him a couple days before, and then that was it. So I'd only received like one phone call from him up to that point, right? So here's what I did. I did that voice memo in text message. I recorded myself confessing feelings and sending it in text. And literally, as I was doing it, it was late. It was late at night, like 10, 11 o'clock at night. As I was confessing feelings to him in voice memo, he hadn't even seen it yet. It still said delivered. So he hadn't even heard them yet. And he called me. Yeah. And in that call, I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting you to call me. Okay. So yeah, I just basically confessed feelings to you. And it's a thing, because my friends told me if I don't confess feelings to you, they're basically done being my friend. So they don't want to hear about it anymore. So I had to do it. Here's the thing. I'm like madly in love with you, and that's a thing. So, and we're going to be together, and that's also a thing. And he goes, Jenna, oh man, that's a bit much. Oh boy. Oh, Jenna, I think you live in a fantasy land. He was like, we don't get to be together. Like, that's just, I'm so sorry. Like, I run with some bad people, and you are too, no, this is not okay. You gotta stop. I love that you love me, but we can never be together. And I felt so heartbroken. Like, I started right then. I got a lump in my throat and I was like, okay, I understand. And I basically hung up and then I cried. I cried for about, I don't know, not very long. I cried for a couple minutes and then I took my power back. And I realized that the 3D physical matrix itself, this simulation we're in, this video game, it's catching up to my present thoughts. It's like there's a delay here in the 3D. So sometimes your subconscious is like a printer that prints out onto the 3D matrix. So even though I had just decided, okay, I'm serious about this and I'm going to confess feelings, the universe still has to like catch up. The matrix has to catch up to that. So I had seen proof positive of all my shit thinking until now, I used to think that when I confess feelings to a man, he runs. And boom, it happened. I confessed feelings and then he was running and saying like, no, we can't do this. Sorry. So I, as a manifestation coach, I know I'm a baddie. I know I can manifest anything like that. Oh my God. It's so incredibly amazing to me anymore to know how powerful I am, to see it. So what I did was I cried for a little while and then I snapped the fuck out of it. I'm like, grow up, Jenna, grow up. So I started affirming and I revised it. I used revision in manifesting terms. I revised the event. I changed what I heard in my head. So I started replaying in my imagination how he said, I really can't wait to be with you. I want to be with you. This is actually great. I can be with you. Like, we're free to go. We can do whatever we want. We are free. We are in love. This is what I want. And so no sooner, girl, he had just told me at like 10 o'clock at night, we can't be together. And you really need to get over yourself. You need to get over this because it's unhealthy. Guess who called me at like 3:30 in the morning? I had a missed call. I was tossing and turning at about 4 a.m. and I didn't know why I was tossing and turning. I normally sleep really well all through the night, but I look over at my phone and there was a missed call from him like a half hour before. And so I was like, what? Like, from what I had just heard, he was basically ending things with me. So this was shocking. So I called him back. I was like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I need to hear your voice. I need to talk to you. And we just had this conversation that was so night and day difference than what he had just told me. So in a matter of hours, guys, things can change. In a matter of seconds, things can change. Honey, things change instantaneously. Things change the second you say they change. Guys, manifestation is instant. But I will tell you, manifestation is instant for the innocent, for God's people, for the holy chosen ones. I mean, manifestation is instant for everyone, but only the ones that don't take on this guilt and this heaviness. Your vibration is raising so much that it's like instant manifestation. Like, boom, you say something, it comes in. Boom, boom, that fast. The problem is that so many of you have taken on these outside fucking projections from other people. It pisses me off. Everybody that tells you, oh, you're not allowed to have this because of this and this and this. And, oh, you failed at that this one time. And remember that? And like, oh, you cheated 10 years ago. And, oh, you failed that college exam. And, oh, you don't have this. And fuck societal rules. Fuck society. I'm so sick and tired of you guys, the innocent ones, the beautiful, divine, holy, chosen beings here to lead and instruct and guide people. I'm so sick and tired of knowing that you empaths who deserve everything are out here taking on some damn projections by some losers from Loserville. And honestly, it pisses me off. I want to yell at you so bad. God, I hate it. And this is why so many people come to me and they're like, I wish I could have instant manifestation. You do. It's just that you're manifesting instantly bullshit. Why? Because you let your mom and your grandma determine who you get to have. You listen to the 3D world when it says no, and you say, okay, no problem. I just have to suffer. Nah, fuck that. Pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. Really. Hey, it's some righteous judgment today, honey. I'm pissed. And this is the wrath of God within me, bitch. I'm telling you right now, I am mad and I am righteous and I am righteously angry. I am angry that God's people, the holy chosen, I'm talking good people on this planet, listen to every Tom, Dick, and Harry when they tell you, oh, you don't deserve to have a good guy because, like, remember when you divorced? Oh, you don't get to date that guy because he's a Muslim and you're a Christian? Oh, you don't get to have that money because like remember our family's poor. Oh, you don't get to like just clear up your health in 2 minutes because like the doctor said, because like the doctor said. I'm so fucking over it. I'm over every last one of you sitting there and just taking it. You take what the 3D shows you and you're like, oh, well, they said no though. I don't give a fuck what they said. I didn't care what that dude told me. He told me verbatim. He said, Jenna, you're living in a fantasy land. We do not get to be together. I don't care what the fuck he told me. I went into my imagination and changed that shit. And then he came in and I said, oh, so we're going to get married then. You're cool with that? He said, yeah, I'm good with that. On that 3:30 or 4 a.m. phone call. Okay? I literally said, we're getting married. And he's like, okay. Hours after he told me I'm living in a fantasy. Girl, it's not about time. Time is not linear. Time is fucking relevant, guys. Man, I get angry. It's probably because my bladder is full. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell at you. I have to pee. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm subbing now. Yeah, you are, Hunter. Yes, you fucking are. Damn, your eyes, Jenna. Do your eyes change colors in different moods? It's because I have multiple personalities. Okay, give me just a second. I gotta pee. No, I'm serious about the multiple personalities thing. I think that's why I have different eye colors, as I'm different people. Yeah, hold on, please. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry, honey. I had to pee really, really bad. I had to pee so bad. I'm working, Jenna, but listening. Are you, Medina? Okay. Okay, listen. Today's lesson in Judgment. If only God can judge, then only the godly will judge me accurately. And if there is ever a slight bias by anybody else, it's like like the example I gave was having someone on the jury that doesn't like my skin color. Why would anybody want that? No one would. You would want an unbiased jury. So in my opinion, the only jury that is going to be unbiased in knowing what I did in sleeping with the man who had a girlfriend is me. I'm the one that was there. I'm the one that saw the whole thing. And this is exactly how you guys need to see it too, to get these instant manifestations, to get the fuck out of Dodge, to feel better about your life, to end poverty, to end pain, to end unhealthiness, to end mental issues, to whatever it is that has got you suffering in this life. It is coming from projections. It is coming from you allowing people to send demonic bullshit your way, and you just take it on as an empath. And it pisses me off because so many of you do not deserve that shit. None of us do. And yet we sit here and we're just like, yeah, but like that one time though, I don't give a fuck what happened 20 years ago. I don't give a shit what happened yesterday. I care about, do you see your intentions as pure? Because I'll tell you, and I'll repeat it again. I, Jenna, did not have intentions to hurt a girl. I simply had intentions to love a man and be loved. My intentions are always love. I set intentions over my channel before it became this. I set intentions over my bank account. I've set intentions over my beauty. I've set intentions over my hair. I set intentions over the water that I drink. It's all about intentions. And it really is. Everyone sets intentions for every single thing they do. Facts. If you call it witchcraft, you can, but then everybody's a witch because everybody is setting intentions over everything they do. Some people are led by intentions of greed. Some are led by jealousy. Some are led by love. Some are led by healing. Intentions are where it's at. And that's why some people suffer karma and others don't. Why am I having goosebumps? Oh, I don't know. Because you're holy and pure and divine, and it's time for you to judge me as God. I'm loving this live. I got really loud. I miss you, Medina. Thanks for being here. Well, she must be doing better. No thanks to you, Hunter. No thanks to you. You freaking didn't even subscribe, boy. I can definitely tell the energy shift from the last stream I watched to now. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you for noticing. Thanks for noticing. Yeah. Well, I've taken my power back. I stopped playing it small. Like I told this guy the feelings that I had, and then he followed suit. Told me that he's madly in love with me and like he knows that we're together from a past life. And once I confessed feelings, he started doing the same. So it's like I had to do it. I had to do it first. And I'm really glad you guys whipped me into shape and you were like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up. You're like, if you don't shut the hell up, I will stop being your friend. Like you either better tell this boy what you feel or move on with your life. I'm glad you told me to do it. Because I really very much am in love with him. Still even now, even as a cheater, like I'm still in love with him. I still love him unconditionally. He's got a whole bunch of shit wrong with him and I still love him. He's got a whole bunch of shit wrong with him, but it's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with him. There's a lot wrong with the system. There's a lot wrong with, the intensity of the 3D, like the way that people judge others has him feeling he doesn't deserve much. And until I can consistently see in my imagination a version of him that knows he deserves much more, I'm not going to associate with this 3D physical version of him. So this is when I pull back, I cut cords, and I say, deuces, bruh. Deuces, home skillet. I will never see you again, and I don't care. I don't care if I ever see you again. I am going to be with someone who knows that they deserve me. And if you want it to be you, fine. Sit down, shut up, and get it right with Jesus. Otherwise, deuces. I don't care. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck. I'm literally moving on. And you guys know how obsessed I was on this guy. Like, you guys know. I talk about him all the fucking time. Oh, I talk about his tattoo on his chest constantly. Girl, that is what I see. When I wake up in the morning and when I go to bed at night, honey, I see that Superman S on his chest. That's what I see. So yeah, going forward, I know that I am innocent. And it does not matter how many people on the planet try to condemn you. You're God, though. You're it. You're it. Judgments be damned. It doesn't matter people's projections. It doesn't matter trolls from Trollville and their stupid comments. It doesn't matter what your mom thinks, what your pastor thinks, what a religious order thinks. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you think, bitch. You're God. That's it. End of story. That is literally it. It comes down to that. Do you know that ye are gods? Do you know that you are the creator of it all? You're the operant power in your reality. Or are you going to let your mom be your operant power? Are you going to let your husband be the operant power? Are you going to let the 3D, when it tells you, oh, well, I got a girlfriend? Are you going to let that be the operant power? Jenna, you're in a fantasy. We don't get to be together. I'm dangerous for you. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'd get you killed. Like, you can't be with me. Boy, bye. Like, goodbye. Like, boy, who are you? Good fucking riddance. Have a seat. Have a seat. Bitch, I am so protected by Archangel Michael. Who are you? Get out of here. That's so stupid. I've had so many encounters where people in the astral plane were literally attacking me. I mean, I've been so, like, wow. If only you knew how many times I should be dead by now. So for him to be like, yeah, well, being with me, running with me, like, it'll get you caught up. I don't give a fuck what'll get me caught up. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I am protected and I am divinely guided and inspired to take action in this physical world to get my ass to God. And honey, I'm here to lead people. I'm here to motivate people. I'm here to inspire people. And do you think the Most High is about to let anything happen to me when I've got intentions set over my life that I'm about to impact millions of people? No. Sit down, shut up, boy. I don't know you. Facts. This girl is on fire. That's what I'm saying. You can't let anybody determine your guilt. Even if, look, bruh, listen, you know what I just saw? I just saw me in a court of law, and I saw like a jury, and I saw me literally at the podium, and I just had this vision of not even the jurors when if they were to say, we find her guilty. No. I mean, sure, here's my hands, put me in cuffs, but watch the Most High, watch the true source of it all prove my innocence. Watch me get out of every single thing, every single bind, every single prison that anybody puts me in, because I know the Most High God. I walk with the Most High God, and soon people will not be able to refute that. You're not going to be able to dispute that I work with the Most High. So I literally just saw, like, even if you're in a court of law, people are like, you are guilty. Okay, here's my hands. Put it on. Watch me Houdini out of this shit. I'm innocent. I'm free to go. You don't deserve the privilege of determining my innocence or if I'm guilty. You don't have that. You don't have the Most High God working through you. So if that's the case, if you do not yet have the divinity and the source within that is pure unconditional love, bitch, sit down. I don't know you. I don't know you. So why would you shouldn't get to determine my innocence? God determines my innocence. So even though technically, yeah, if there was a guilty verdict and you were like, you know, here you go. Here you go. Doesn't matter. If God is for you, who could ever be against you? You know, without a shadow of a doubt within yourself, because you know thyself, that you are innocent. So there is a spiritual court above our judicial court. There is a spiritual court even higher than that will determine your innocence for you. Let the universe shift whatever needs to shift to get you out of prison's gates, honey. Now, this is only going for the innocent. The guilty will remain guilty. Facts. You will remain guilty. You're the one determining that you're guilty. You know what your intentions were. You know that you were a dickhead. You know that you hurt people. Therefore, sit your ass down and get some karma. I don't care, and neither do any of the beautiful people in here. We don't care. Sit your ass in a prison cell. Thank you. You're not free to go. You're a dick. I'm talking to all my exes from Texas. You know who you are. You're not free to go. You're cruel. You're sadistic. You're narcissistic. And you do not set good intentions over any of the things you do. So have a fucking seat. Yum, yum, yum. And let karma handle that ass. Me, I'm going to go free because, like, why not? Because I'm awesome and I'm pretty and I'm so fun. And because this girl is on fire. That's right. This girl is on fire. Hunter, you know you should have subscribed, bae, and I'm so disappointed in you, but I'm happy that you found me again. You know what is so crazy? Hunter here is proof positive that my manifestations always come to life. He never subscribed to me a couple weeks ago, but prayed for me and then found me again on YouTube. Like, what are the fucking odds, though? What are the odds? Because I feel like the odds are very slim of that happening, but yet it happened. Because I always get what I want. And also, another thing, my roommate, not the guy I slept with, the other guy, he left like 2 days after I slept with that guy. And my friend was like, yeah, it's because he really had feelings for you and he couldn't stand knowing that you had, you know. So I was like, oh, do you think that was why? I don't know. Energetically, though, I think he could feel that something was going on. And so he left, right? He showed up a few days ago, again, renting the same room. Girl, he left and then came back. He left for 3 weeks and then came back to the same fucking room. Yeah. And we had a date the first night. He came in with some empanadas that his mom made, and he was like, do you want some? So we sat down I ate with a king. This man is a divine masculine. And I sat there with him for about 45 minutes and had a date at the table in my yoga pants. It was fun. It was very cool. And I realized, oh my God, it was so weird because he said, I went to go book the other room that was available because there was like 3 other rooms available. And he's like, I went to go book one of them and it wouldn't let me. It didn't even let me click on the option. It said that it wasn't available. And so he's like, I contacted the host and I said, can I have one of the other rooms? And she's like, yeah, they're all 3 available. You can have them. But she refused to give him the direct link to the other rooms. So he was forced to book the room again right next to me. Why? Because of me, bitch. Because this girl is on fire. I don't feel bad. Though the title of this video would have anybody else feeling guilt or feeling like they deserve to be judged, I don't. I love myself. And I'm free to go. In the same way that Mary Magdalene was free to go when Jesus forgave her. In the same way that the blind man was healed and set free when Jesus loved him. It's the same way I'm going to accept Jesus' love for me. So, 0 judgment, 0 karma. I'm going to enjoy my life, and tomorrow I'm going to have hella blessings. Actually, it's today I'm going to have hella blessings. But probably something special tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely today I'm also getting blessings. Because you cannot let other people determine your guilt or your innocence. I mean, technically in the court of law, you have to. Your peers judge you. Like the jury judges you. And then your fate is determined by those people. Unless your fate is determined by God, and then that spiritual judge, that spiritual court supersedes this one. So I know a very, very, very high God that works in some high places, honey. And he knows how to set the captives free. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. He sets those captives free, bae. You're extra yummy today, Jenna. Ooh, Lord. Medina, girl, don't make promises you can't keep. Okay. This girl is so bad. I don't feel bad. I know that some people would want me to. Also, people would want me to feel bad for being overweight, for being homeless, for having not a lot of money, for not owning a house, for not owning a car, for being 35 and not being married. I don't even own a goldfish, bruh. I literally, I'm single, no man, no ring on my finger, no pets, no responsibilities really. And there are a lot of people who would like to shame me for that, but that's not my fault. That's not my fault that you're bound to things you don't want to be bound to. Go judge yourself and your own shit predicament. Don't judge me because I wanted freedom. Go judge yourself because you don't have it. You see? And this is when, you guys, I know it's really cocky and you have to be really, really confident. That's the only way to make it in this world. You have got to be okay with rattling cages. And a lot of you are so empathic and you're so sweet and you're so worthy of more, but you let other outside influences tell you what you can and cannot have. Bitch, I do not listen to even the 3D physical world. I don't even listen to my Matrix. This Matrix tells me no all the fucking time, and I tell it to just suck my big toe. I don't listen. That's my blessing. I don't listen. So at first, when this guy told me, like, we hooked up first, and then he told me about his girlfriend. Conveniently, don't worry. He's gonna get it right with Jesus. Don't you worry about a thing. But yeah, the whole like narcissistic approach, ain't about it. Neither one of us are narcissists, so that man is gonna sit down and shut up, and he's gonna get it right with God. And then he's gonna call me. He's not gonna call me when he has a girlfriend. He's gonna call me when that shit is done and handled. That soul contract was probably already over. That's why he freaking met me in the first place. That soul contract, in my opinion, was probably long gone, long overdue. And that's why he manifested me in the first place. So he's going to tell her exactly what has happened. And only then will I even entertain this guy. I'm too busy enjoying my life and receiving blessings and love and happiness and joy and everything and singing to myself. So I'm not going to ever entertain a guy who has someone else. Like, honey, let me take myself off the menu, okay? Like, if you can't decide on an entree, let me take myself off the menu, okay? It'll make it a lot easier for you. You go ahead and you have that one. Right? You have your regular. You go have the regular item you get all the time. Because this is a little too spicy for you. I got that spice, that sauce. And it's a little too much. Sometimes people can't handle it. Like, they're used to like their everyday, I'll just take the regular, please. I'll have my normal. Okay, bye. I gotta go. I'm over here causing the apocalypse and shit. Go back over to vanilla. You go have your vanilla, honey. I'm gonna go over here to Rocky Road. I'm gonna take myself off the menu. I am not about to be with a man who is with a woman, another woman. No. Why? You don't need another woman. You need me and all 100 versions of me. Look, there is enough of me to go around, sweet cheeks. You don't need another woman. You need me. There's a lot of me to have and to hold, honey. You don't need another woman. So until he figures that out, he can just sit over there by him damn self. Eating the normal, the regular, the thing he gets all the time. You can sit over there. One thing I will not do is entertain a cheat. No. So although I knew that he was in a relationship, well, I didn't know he was in a relationship. Well, listen, I guess I should say I did know he was in a relationship, but the way that he said it, it was so nonchalant. It was like, I sort of have this girl that I'm talking to, but it's not like anything serious. So technically on my behalf, in all fairness, it's not like it looked serious. He's by himself, very single, living alone, independent. So technically speaking, It's a fine line. But he did tell me that there was someone. I hooked up with him, and then conveniently right after, it was, oh yeah, by the way, got a girlfriend. Fucking course you do. Whatever. I ignored it. I didn't care. For about 3 weeks, I still wanted this guy. And that's because I was living with him in the astral plane. I was living in the 5D with him, in the 4D. And we were very much having our spiritual encounters, you know. We never hooked up again in the physical. Even though I wanted it and I wanted to plan it, it never worked out. We never got to be with each other again physically. But we still talked on the phone. We still definitely were okay with our 4D connection. Oh yeah, like we still wanted that. Still do. So my point here is that I could, as a psychic, see through the veil. I could see a higher version, a higher timeline of he and I the entire time. But then when recently it started to be more about like, oh, well, I have a girl and it's like this and it's like, okay, bye. That version of reality that he's portraying to me does not match the version that I know exists. Just like my bank account. My bank account, the 3D version, shows me jack shit. But the version I know exists, I'm going to continue seeing that. I'm going to keep affirming for that. I'm going to keep revising and saying, that's how much is in my bank account. That's how much is in my, right there, that amount. You're selecting a new version of reality, even though you know the 3D says one thing. You're like, it doesn't matter. There is a version that is so different than this one. And a lot of my clients, they get it so fucking twisted. You guys, you let people determine that you're somehow a fucking homewrecker because you want to manifest a man who's technically got a third party. Okay? And they have a third party because you guys were not in union yet. They have a third party because you didn't even know they fucking existed. This person. If you would have known and you wanted that person, you would already be together with them in the 5D, and your conscious self, your 3D self would know it and you'd be in union. But because you have not actively participated in the manifestation of you and them being together in the 3D physical world until now, there had to be a third party. The universe had to conspire in your favor to keep you two apart. Hence the third party, or hence them being married to their job, or hence mommy issues, or hence, an ex stalking them from the past, or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. It was keeping you two apart because until now, you didn't give yourself permission to have that version of them. Why? Because you let other people determine your fate. You let other people and their judgments determine whether you get to have that guy or not. Bullshit. I'm over it. I get to have what I want, period, because I'm God, because I say so. You got to barrel through it like that, honey. You got to stay as cocky and confident as I do right now. You got to be this laser focused on knowing that you are the operant power and no one else gets to determine your worthiness or your karma. You determine it. That is real, true power. And that right there, that is why they have wanted you dead for a long time, chosen one. That is why. That's why you've been hated since the first breath you took, sweet cheeks. That's why your own family hated your guts. Because you do not even let your family determine your karma. You don't even let... Shit, even if a jury convicted you of something and you're like, nah, but I'm innocent though. Okay, great. Let the universe part the waters for you to get out of that. There could be 8 billion people on the planet, honey, calling you a certain name, like a Jezebel or a demon or girl, I've been called a Luciferian so many times. There could be a million bajillion people coming at you with pitchforks, and you can still know that you are beautiful and divine and holy and worthy of amazing things, worthy of your soulmate, worthy of millions of dollars. Just because there's 8 billion miserable people on the planet doesn't mean you have to be miserable. Just because there's a lot of people that are poor and impoverished doesn't mean you have to be that way anymore. Just because there's a ton of single, miserable people who can't manifest their soulmate doesn't mean you don't get to have yours. Right? And look, honey, this is why people call me a narcissist. This is why. Because I always get what I want. Always. But I'll tell you what I don't want. What I don't want is my man, the man I'm trying to manifest union with, telling me something like, oh, well, I've got a girlfriend. Nah, bitch, I don't want that. I don't want to be the reason that anyone is hurt. So you go handle that shit. I'm going to be over here handling my own self, drinking my coffee, and talking to my damn self on a camera. Okay? Go on. Shoo, shoo now, fly. Shoo, shoo. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you got packing down south. I don't care how gorgeous your body is, how your tattoos look. I don't care how much money you have. I don't give a shite. I am not about to sit here and entertain a man who's entertaining another woman. Have a good day. I said good day, sir. Because this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Holla. Because I'm telling you, I am not the type to sit here and mess around about my sovereignty and the way I sleep at night. I got to be able to sleep at night, honey. And I'm not about to let a man play me like that or play another woman like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care that I still want you even. I might want you, but I don't want you like that. So sit down, shut up, and get it right with Jesus. Because this girl is on fire. I'm not going to, not one soul on the planet is going to determine my guilt. Not one soul. Same with you guys. Even if you're up against an entire jury and they're like, we say they're guilty. Okay, here, take my hands, put me in cuffs. And I'm going to go prove that I'm innocent. I'm going to go into my imagination and free myself. Once you can do that, there is no prison cell that can ever keep you, baby. There's no cult, there's no coven, there's no witch group that can ever condemn you again. You're free to go. You're free to go. It really is true freedom, true liberation. Because this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Yes. Because I'm always walking on fire. I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. So everything I do is fire. Fire. I'm not even worried. Like, it doesn't faze me at all to be without this guy. I've been 35 years without him. I'm not going to die. It's like, girl, my cooch has been without him for 3 weeks. Do you think I'm over here stressing about it? Like, no, I've been fine. I will be fine going forward. But you will be sitting it down and getting it right with Jesus, honey. Because it's not a Jenna plus my girlfriend. Nah, it's just Jenna. And so you will figure that out. You will be telling her, hey, here's the thing. We're done. And scene. That's it. And then the curtains close. And then that's done. And then you're over that. And then you call me. I'm not doing the whole, like, there's going to be you. And then I'm like, you're my mistress. And then, like, there's somebody else. No. I am 100 women in a given day. I'm 100 women up here. Nobody fucking knows who I'm going to be today. Okay? There's more than enough of me to go around. Right. You don't need another woman. You need me. So if I continually see the 3D version that he's bringing up to me, which is like, oh, I have a girlfriend, that does not match my 4D, the astral plane, and the 5D, and it doesn't match what I see spiritually and psychically, right? Same with my bank account. If I were to look at my bank account right now and say it were to tell me something that I don't like, it doesn't match what I see in my imagination. Okay? So there's half the battle. Knowing that what you're seeing in your physical 3D world does not match up to what you're envisioning and what you're imagining. So now what? Now you detach from that 3D, whatever that is. I'm not saying you become like disassociated. That can lead to derangement and psychosis. You don't do that. You still understand that you're in the world. You're just not of it. You're in the 3D, but you're not letting the 3D dictate your decisions and what you believe you're owed. So though you have the 3D version telling you one thing, your imagination says something else. That's half the battle. The second half to that is knowing that if you pull your energy back, give it to you, keep your imagination open and fully aligned on that version and only that version. This is when you say no to everything else. Dismiss it. Bye. Bye. A lot of us don't want to do that because we think that we're not going to get what we've been imagining. We're not going to get better. Like, it won't be better than that. Honey, it will always be better than that. I had to leave so many exes behind just to find this guy. Like, I really do know that he is a very high vibrational spiritual high priest. But right now, the way the 3D is showing me him, presenting him to me, he's a cheater. Ain't no way in hell. I don't think so. That's not what I'm manifesting. So when he started reiterating to me that he has a girlfriend, I'm like, but that doesn't associate, that's not what I see. Right. So pull your energy back, give it to you, and keep going back in your imagination and disconnect from everything that is not that. Same with your bank account. If you look at your bank account and there's pennies in your bank account, tell yourself, no, that's not it. That's not the reality. Nope. I just won't look at it right now. Nope. I don't care. Nope. I don't care. That's a lie. That's a lie. What I have is this much. Right? So yeah. Hello. Thank you for being here. What is your name? I don't know. My chat just, hold on. Let me see what this is. Why did it do that? This girl is on fire. Guys, I can't see any of the chat. The chat just glitched out. It doesn't even say I have comments at all in here. I know I do, but it's not letting me. See, again, the 3D is telling me one thing. Right? Listen, perfect example. The 3D is telling me one thing. But I know a reality exists where there is a chat section going berserk right now. Right? So all I have to do is focus on the chat that is going berserk and let it realign. Let my universe realign, my matrix realign to that one. I will be shifting my consciousness to a reality where I'm getting what I want. I know there are people talking to me right now. Like, I can feel it. And I know it's there, but my chat just glitched out. So don't focus on what you don't want. Start talking about what you do want. And what I want are amazing comments coming through. Oh, look at that. Oh, another friend. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Guys, thank you for being here. I'm glad I got to share this message with you today. Thank you so much for writing me. Thank you so much for these beautiful comments. Right? This is when mental diet really works. And you have to give yourself permission to, even though you're seeing one thing in the physical world, give yourself permission to say, okay, I see it, but I don't accept. We're together. Or, oh, I see what the bank account says, but I have $1 million. I'm a millionaire. Oh, I see it. I see that I got told no on that rejection letter, but I see that I'm already working there. I see that I'm already employed there, right? The real key here is giving yourself permission to change the thought. Like, I see that right now there's a glitch in my phone or whatever saying that I don't have comments. But I know that people are sending me comments right now. I literally know my friends are here right now. So keep going back into your imagination where that is what's happening. That's the reality, right? Disconnect from other realities that are not what you want by just dismissing it, saying, okay, that's nice, and that's nice, and okay, you have a girlfriend, and you're going to go be dealing with that because you're not in love with her, or you wouldn't have fallen in love with me. So this is where it really, you have to give yourself permission to get serious about your mental diet going forward, guys, to manifest instantly. Okay. But anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna go because I don't know what glitched out. Oh, okay, right. That's because I thought about it one time. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Look. Medina, listen. Listen, I just got a download. I just got a download from Spirit that the reason it glitched out like that was because when I was channeling that message, I got really angry. And I said to myself, oh, I bet YouTube will start censoring me. Literally, girl, I said it one time. I said it one time in my noggin. I swear to everything holy. I said it one time. I'm so angry. I bet YouTube will hate me. And I heard Spirit say, look at why it manifested. Why did that happen? It's because you said that it would. All you have to do is believe something opposite now. So now I could believe YouTube loves me just as fast. And literally, girl, right when I fucking said it, look, right when I changed from YouTube hates me to YouTube loves me, and I figured it out, and the algorithm always boosts my numbers. I always get amazing comments. My beautiful friends are here. This is my livelihood. So of course I have the chat section on. This is my job. So as soon as I said that, it all happened in a split second. Medina's comment came through. Girl, you can't make it up. You cannot make that shit up. All I had to do was see why I manifested this version of reality. Guys, if you are God, then you were God then, when you were creating shit in your reality. All you have to do is acknowledge. That's it. Just acknowledge you did it. Then change it. Yeah, I manifested the comment section going crickets. And now I manifested it all coming back, you know? I was thinking the same. Oh my God. I just had a go. I was in, I don't know what that says. I was in some, see, because even when there was 0 comments coming through, I still saw it in my mind's eye. And your imagination builds reality. Your imagination creates reality. So my imagination, I still saw comments. Why? Because I think that 3D is a moot point. I think that shit is fucking whack. I think that when something like that, a glitch in my system comes through, I say, that's stupid. What a joke. I go into my imagination and I recreate it there. And then the universe will be forced to do something to get me my reality. In this instance, for me to get me the reality of my comment section turned back on, I had to look at why it was off in the first place. This girl, one thought, one time in my head. I must have believed it. I must have believed that YouTube would censor me. While I was being angry with you guys and yelling at you earlier, I had one thought like, ooh, man, I'm pretty loud today. I believed it. My subconscious believed it. One thought, and now I can change it completely with another thought. I can overwrite that belief. Some people think it takes 1,000, 10,000 affirmations to reprogram and make a new belief. But if you can believe instantly a new version of reality, then your 3D is going to change very quickly. Very quickly. I just had a go. I was in shock. It went through. Girl, I'm telling you, it came through the second I heard you manifested that, Jenna. Accidentally. It's not like I intended for it. I had one thought and my subconscious believed it. That's scary shit. Now imagine if I weren't conscious enough to start hearing my thoughts. If I didn't see my thoughts as it comes through, I wouldn't have known that I manifested it because of that. You see? This is where the true curse breaker comes in. Christ. Your Christed self. You're not the thought. You're the one thinking the thought. You're the one watching yourself think the thought, bitch. Listen, you're not the thought. You're the one watching yourself have the thought. You're the one watching yourself change the thought, and you're the one making yourself change the thought. Damn. This girl is a fire. Anyone else here? No, I don't think so. It doesn't matter. You're here and we're dead. Medina, we've died and gone to heaven. It's just me and you here, bae. Because these girls are on fire. It's just us, and that's fine. I'm fine with it. We're dead. Cheers. We're walking on fire. Wow, it's really funny. Guess what I just got on my phone? Listen. Tina, guess what I just got? I just literally fucking A. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. I just got a fucking video. Somebody, a manifestation coach that I watch, it says, when ignoring your circumstances fails you. Oh my God. The circumstances were irrelevant. Circumstances don't matter. There was a glitch in my chat. Oh well. I'm the one that put it there. I'm the one that manifested it by thinking something and then having my subconscious believe it. So I need to revise it instantly, give myself something else to believe. YouTube loves me. YouTube. Okay, first of all, let's actually talk about this. Guys, YouTube legit loves my channel, by the way. My shit's about to blow up. This is going to go viral. My efforts are about to be rewarded hella nicely. I'm about to have a lot of money for what I do. I'm going to do what I love what I do, and get paid for it, okay? I'm going to get paid bank, a lot of money. Just mark my words, okay? My channel is going to blow up. It's going to go viral. There's a ton of people finding me every single day. And I'm helping so many people too, because when they find me, these are people that have been brainwashed in religion. These are people that believe they're 3D when their 3D tells them something, and they're forced to believe it. And they come to me, they see what I'm talking about, and they feel so inspired to get what they want, not what they're told they should want. So the divine is blessing me. YouTube is blowing my channel up. I'm going viral. People are sharing my content constantly. Thumbs up. I'm getting new clients by the dozens every single week. Like it is. Yeah, no, it's a real thing. So I will consistently be blessed because, again, my intentions, even with the title of today's video, my intentions were to be loved and to love someone. My intentions were never to hurt a soul. So I am innocent. I'm free to go. And the universe is about to bless me and reward me handsomely for my work, for what I do here. So going forward, thank you for being here. But my channel, my platform is about to blow up. Okay. It is going to be viral. It's inevitable. It really is inevitable. Because what I talk about, the world needs to hear. So sirens going on. Uh-oh. You are not done. What do you mean by that? Hausenberg, what do you mean? You're not done. Oh, you mean like, what do you mean? I don't know what did you mean by that? Honey, I'll never be done. I've never given up on anything in my life, except a couple relationships that needed to be given up on. I've never given up on myself. I've never given up on my life purpose. I've never given up on this collective. I've never given up on God, and God's never given up on me. So I'm about to be known worldwide. Bitch, I'm already worldwide known. I'm world renowned, actually. You know, I had somebody watching me in Germany, Australia, Scandinavia, South America, South Africa, South Carolina. I've had, actually, that's serious. I had an ex that was in South Carolina. Let's see. Alaska, Canada, a lot of viewers in Canada. I've already had this. I've already had people watching my channel from all over these places. Ireland, that one was fun. That dude was so fucking fun. Um, high as a kite all the time in Ireland. Loved that. Irish. Look at the Irish. Anyway, he told me to say something. What was it? He was like, "Will oil be will oil be damned?" Or no, how did he say it? Will oil, will oil, will be full. I'll get wait. It was. Will oil be fucked? Fucked. Yeah. Will oil be fucked? Or something like that. He tried to teach me how to have like an Irish accent. It was so cute. It was so cute. Great Britain, definitely. Russia, that's awesome. Yeah, because Russia learning that Americans aren't all the same is kind of nice. I don't think I've actually had anybody from China though. Stop. You know what? I've never had a viewer tell me they're from China. Oh, okay. I'm a little bit too rebellious for that, I think. I don't know. I've never had anybody watch me from China though. That much I know. Um, oh shit. Life goals. Am I right? Life goals. Okay, China. Let's go. Let's see. Where else have I had people watch me from? All over. Um, yeah. I'm trying to think of like the craziest place anybody's ever watched me from. Huh. I would say like I think Russia. There was only like one time. I don't know. I just yeah, people watch me already from all over the world. So I'm already world renowned, you know? But my channel is about to blow up. I can feel it. YouTube is banned in China. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, not in my reality. We're about to manifest it. I get a whole bunch of comments. Hey, watching you from China, watching you from China. Because people need to know the fucking truth in China. So what better way than a whole bunch of truth tellers on Jenna the Magical teaching people magic in China? So yeah, we're gonna teach them in China. Mm. I'm Canadian. Okay, cool. Okay. How are the moose? How are the moose treating you? And Tim Hortons. And maple syrup, eh? That's all I know about Canada, really. That's it. That's kind of sad. And it's also very racist. Also, London. I've had some people from London, from France, from, let's see, where else? Oh, New Zealand. That one was fun. That was fun. I've never had like Papua New Guinea, though. Wouldn't that be so cool? Indonesia, India, definitely, definitely. A lot of people in India have watched me. Yeah. Uh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Very nice. I've had some really, really fun encounters with people across the world. It's very nice. So I'm already world renowned, but very soon, coming soon to a channel near you, this shit's gonna pop off because I say so. I claim it. And I'm gonna start imagining it too. So anything that is not me being viral is not going to get any airtime in my reality. I'm not going to be entertaining the idea any longer of just like 5 people that I'm talking to. I don't like that. No offense. No offense. I love you guys, but 5 people, come on. No. No. I'm too amazing. Sorry. But that's a lot of energy that I'm giving. I want to reach more people than 5. No offense. I do love you. My city has dozens of Tim Hortons. I bet. I bet. That's fun. Tim Hortons. Yeah, we have Tim Hortons here in the States, and I think it came from Canada. So we have you to thank for that. For those Timbits. If it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't know about Timbits, and that is very unfortunate. The world should know about Timbits. But yeah, I love me some Tim Hortons, eh? Love me some moose. I love me maple syrup. That's it. That's really all I know. Because I don't love me some Justin Trudeau. I love me some other things, but I don't love me some Justin. Anyway. So yeah, I didn't know China will love you. Babe, will you? Medina, listen to me. Girl, first of all, do you know how much I love you? I don't think you know. Second of all, call me. Third of all, I love your positivity. Fourth of all, let's honestly unban China's ban on YouTube. I'm not kidding. Let's manifest that. 'Cause this girl is on fire. Yeah, please. This girl is on fire. She's walking. Gotta pour me some. What time is it? Oh, it's noon. Definitely time for a second cup of coffee. Why? Because, like, why not, guys? Caffeine at noon? Best decision ever. This girl is on fire. Whoa. That thing just yelled at me. Even my fucking coffee pot is trying to judge me. Well, his name's Mr. Coffee. He thinks he runs shit. Look at this coffee maker trying to judge me right now, yelling at me. Go somewhere. I don't get judged by coffee makers, bro. I don't even get judged by viewers. When Jesus loves you and you know it, you're untouchable, unfuckwittable. So it's like whatever. Going forward, I'm about to be blessed. Hella blessed. You can call me anything you want. Call me a homewrecker. People have called me a gold digger. People have called me a Luciferian. People have one time called me Alex Jones's daughter, which was really weird, and because I was a conspiracy theorist. Well, I still am. It's not really a conspiracy when it's all true. Anyway, people used to call me Alex Jones's daughter. So it's like whatever. You can call me anything you want to call me. But what you will call me is hella blessed. Ooh, ooh, and hella loved. Ooh, ooh, and hella free. Ooh, ooh, and hella blessed. You can call me any name in the book, babe. Jezebel spirit, demon. You could call me what my ex called me. My ex called me a devil. Straight up, like, devil worshiper. That's cool. You can call me anything you want. Narcissist? Perhaps. You can call me anything you want to call me. But you will call me blessed. You'll be forced to soon enough. You're going to look at my life and be like, well, either she works for the Illuminati, and the Illuminati pays really good benefits, or she's telling the truth, and the Most High God has got this girl. So either way, it's up to you. It's a you thing. I already know who I work for, bitch. So you're going to find out very shortly who I work for. The big boss. You may think it's the devil. Ooh, we'll find out. But anyway, I think that my big boss is even bigger than that boss. I feel like the devil wants me to suffer. And the one that's about to bless me, listen. The devil wants me homeless, under a bridge, starving to death, with no one listening to me. Wants me sad, depressed, unhealthy. That's what the devil wants. So if I get blessed, it certainly is not from the motherfucking devil, okay? Facts. There's no way. There just really is no way. Do I think the devil can offer you some really good shit? Tantalizing, sure. Yeah, but it comes with a price. And that price is that it always wears off. All spells can be broken. All magic comes with a price. Selling your soul, it's like, doesn't really ever last. Like, the devil's blessings, they're not really blessings. It's tit for tat. It's you do this, and then I'll give you that. Okay, but like, that's not love though. But like, that's not the God I want to worship though. I don't want a God that like does tit for tat, you know? Like, I'll do this if you do that. Nah, fuck yourself. I want a God. I want to worship a God. Look, hey, any God worth my worship would just love me all the time for no reason at all. Just because I'm me. You know? I just highly doubt the devil is about to give me any blessings. If it were up to the devil, I'd already be dead. Thank God it's not up to that fucker. But yeah, if it were up to him, I'd be gone. I'd be a goner. But thankfully, God pays my bills. I know who puts money in my bank account. Oh. Mm-hmm. I know who I work for, honey. Do you? This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Yeah. Because so many people want to judge. And they can. They can judge. But, like, I'm free. I'm free to go. Like, even if my ass were rotting in a prison cell right now, I would still manifest my way out because I'm free. I'm free to go. I'm not a prisoner. God's people are being let free. God's people are being set free. Fucking facts. Free from judgment, free from projections, free from evil eye, free from gossip, free from slander, free from judgment of other people. Free from bad relationships, getting free of a job that pays you pennies, free of health ailments. Like, bro, I sit here preaching the gospel, the true gospel, the true gospel. You know the gospel of Christ? I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the gospel of you, bitch. It's the gospel of how the hell did you get out of that situation? It's the gospel of, here, let me tell you my testimony. Let me tell you how I was in a freaking sex cult and I imagined my way out of it. Let me show you how I was abused by a narcissistic, tyrannical dictator and I got my way out of it using nothing but my good old imagination. So it's the gospel of Jenna. It's the gospel of you. It's the gospel of the Christ within you. Your testimony is about to open the gates and let people go free. That's it. Period. End of story. I just heard Jericho. So I don't even know that story in the Bible, but there was, I think, something that happened in Jericho. The walls of Jericho fell or something. I'm not sure. What is that? I got to look up that story. Because I just heard the city of Jericho. I don't know. we're going to have to preach about that someday. But anyway, yeah, you're free to go. You're as free as you say you are. No one's going to judge me. Unless I want them to. I mean, if I want you to, you can. Like if you were to tell me right now, you're ugly, Jenna, and stupid. And shut up because you're so stupid. I could listen to your judgment of me and let it dictate my future. I could internalize it and be like, oh, wow. Okay, since some random troll from Trollville says I'm stupid, I should never get to have happiness in my life. I could do that. Or I could tell you to shove it right on up your bunghole. I could do that instead. I prefer that one. That's way better. I like that life. I'm about that life, though. So any troll from Trollville who has anything to say to me, sweet cheeks, what you're going to need to do is take that projection and shove it right on up there. Right on up there. Because I do what I want. Period. That's the end of the story. I'm the one that judges. And if I knew my intentions were pure from the day I was born, and that's why I live so happily and so freely, and that's why I manifest so instantly, and that's why I always have blessings come in, and I always have love, and I always manifest new things and better things, and money falling in my lap from out of the clouds, and love and support of people that honestly love me, and I don't blame them. I'm beautiful. I'm an amazing person. So going forward, there will be no judgment coming from outside external people. This is the new age. This is the age we're entering, guys. The age of Aquarius, where you truly are the one determining your guilt or your innocence. It's you. It's not your mom. It's not your pastor. It's not how many likes and subs and shares you have. It's not how much money is in your bank account, what clothes you wear, what your address is, what the weight on the scale is. Nah. The one determining your innocence now, baby, is you. You are God. That's it. Judgment Day is you judging you. And honestly, the whole world soon is about to judge themselves. Everybody's going to have to sit down, shut up, and get it right. Listen! Everybody is about to hear El Cristo. Everybody is about to have to hear the Christ. Their own self, bae. Everybody's going to have to listen to their own self judge their own soul. Not their mom, not their president, not their pastor. Themselves. What were your intentions when you hurt that person? What were your intentions when that happened? What were your intentions when you got this and you paid for that and you sheltered this person and you left this person for dead? Or what were your intentions when you gossiped about that girl? Or it's you judging you. A lot of people are getting caught up, honey. Because their karma looks hella bad, because they have to look at themselves and see that they had nasty, nefarious, horrible intentions when they did shit. But you, 144,000, the chosen ones, hey, how you doing? Beings of love, you're free to go. Bye. You're free to go. You don't deserve prison. You know what you deserve? A soulmate. Coffee. You know what you deserve? Friends, good sex, money in your bank account that you don't have to work for. That just like falls in your lap. You know what you deserve? Happiness, joy, health, lots of vitality, lots of energy, all to yourself, your own energy. Not siphoning it from other people. You don't need to steal energy from other people or be an energy vampire, honey. No. You, as the being of light that you are an eternal source of pure light, pure love, pure energy. You don't need to take from other people. You need to give to yourself. In fact, you should be a servant of the Most High God. You should be serving humanity by giving of yourself. You shouldn't even really care to receive anything from other people. It's actually our duty to give of ourselves, right? So in this way, today, I'm doing just that. I'm showing you guys that, look, I slept with a man who had a girlfriend. And even after knowing he had a girlfriend, I still wanted him. And I still saw him in the astral plane. I still had sexual relations with that man. I knew he had a girlfriend. I didn't have physical relations in the 3D physical world, but I wanted to. Don't get it twisted thinking I wouldn't have invited him over here. Just because we didn't doesn't mean I didn't want to. So I now know, though, that the one going to judge is not out there. It's truly myself, judging myself. What were my intentions? My intentions were to love a man, never to hurt a woman. I did not love that man to hurt a girl. I loved that man to heal him and set him free and let him know that even though the world had told him he was nothing and he's this criminal and this bad boy and a former drug addict and all this, like he's somehow broken. I didn't see that. That's not what I saw. That's still not what I see. So I loved a man to simply love a man. My intentions were not to love him to hurt someone else. Do you see? That's why I can sleep well at night and know that I don't have that level of karma that other people have. My intentions were pure. Oh my God, stop. You're going to fucking make me cry. I'm not kidding. I'll fucking cry right now. Don't do it. Don't fucking be sweet. I cannot handle it. I will fucking cry. TW. Don't do that. I'm going to cry. Bro, and I don't even have the capability. Look, there's a reason people call me a narcissist, okay? It's because I can't be moved. I can't be shaken in the emotions. But you're about to make me cry. And I don't know if I'm going to want to see that. I have to be this stoic, like, hard ass that doesn't let anything get to me. And sometimes I want to let something like that get to me. I want to see a comment like that and let it truly, truly resonate and permeate my heart. So I might just do it. Let me try. Let me try. Jenna, you are also so cool. You're a badass and professionally unbothered. Facts. I am professionally unbothered. Some would say professionally unhinged, but anyway, let's keep going. You are perpetually free. I look up to cool people like you. Thank you so much for that. That honestly just, girl, that just made me feel like $1 million. I love you. I love you. Thank you for that. Guys, I'm not kidding. I knew full on coming into this live stream, admitting this, confessing this to you. I knew people were going to judge me because, like, duh, I hooked up with a guy who had a girlfriend. And I knew about a girlfriend. I knew that people were going to judge. I knew that, but I didn't know that people would still, I don't know, like me afterwards. I hadn't actually considered that part. I just considered that here I am about to go on trial in my own court of public opinion and be stoned to death, but knowing damn well that I'm innocent. And this is what I'm trying to teach all of you, that if you know you are innocent, what you're going to do is imagine better things for yourself. Like, if you know that you are God and you are a good God, a sweet, loving, kind person who had good intentions, why would you punish yourself? Why instead not go into your imagination and see comments like that? Or imagine money in your bank account, or good food in your fridge, or healthy connections, a beautiful puppy, or a flower, getting flowers from your boyfriend. Or why would you not manifest good things if you are a good God? You know, people that have bad karma soon, they think they are actually kind of a bad person. And so they're going to be manifesting some bad things because their imagination will not let them manifest better things because they don't feel deserving and worthy of it. I just want to show you guys that right now, the slate is wiped clean. You're free to go. You're free in Jesus, babe. Like, you are free to go. You are free to go. Okay? No more prison. No more jail cell. No more public scrutiny. No more the 3D telling you what you can and cannot have. No. It's you. It's always been about you. It's always been what you believed you deserved. And quite frankly, I cannot stand when good people get shit on by their own self. You're doing it to you. I don't give a flying farthanugan how many people in your family think that you're somehow the devil because you leave a toxic relationship. Just because they can't. You do, and somehow you're villainized. I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that. I don't like how good people with souls and empathy get told that what they're doing is wrong when all they're doing is choosing love. All you're doing is choosing God. God is love, and love is God. So I work for godly people, and that I work for people of imagination. I work for people who work for love. And what I do is I convince you that you should be convincing yourself that you're free to go, bitch. You're free. Go be free, bro. Go make better fucking decisions. Go choose an imaginative act. Go choose your imaginal act in your imagination that brings you a better heaven to earth today. Do it now. Stop punishing yourself with bills and breakups and health ailments and a family that's sick all the time and like a job that pays pennies that you hate. Girl, you are fucking free. Go be free, bitch. Go be free. Seriously. So many good people out here punishing themselves because society told them that they're not allowed to have something because of this. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I said fluck. I did. I don't give a fluck. I don't give a fluck, honey. I give a fluck about what God says. And God says you're free. So go be free, boo. Go be free. Go be free to manifest that soulmate that you want. I don't give a shite if the 3D world told you he has a girlfriend? And that's this version of reality. There is a version of reality that you're already married to your person. Does he have a girlfriend in that reality? No. Go be free. Go be free to manifest that. Go on now. Shoo, shoo. Go on. Go manifest that. I don't give a flying fart, Fanugan. How many religious leaders out here telling you you don't deserve a good life because you're not religious, or because you don't go to church, or because you don't put money in their fucking collection plate? I don't give a shit. No, I really don't give a fluck. I don't. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over the good people of this world taking on projections and stupid, bitter, cynical judgments from other people. Like, sit down and shut up. Like, if you have not gone to God to judge me, then stop fucking judging me. What's the Bible verse? It says, like, take out the log out of your eye before you try to take the splinter out of mine. Right? Do not judge me when your life, you do worse shit than that. Anyway, that's why I'm saying, I don't care if I'm even on court of like a real court. Like if it were a real court and I'd have jurors, a jury of my peers judging me and being like, yes, we find her guilty. I'll hand my, here you go. Here's my wrist. Go ahead and put cuffs on me. I'll be free by next week. I'll be free by tomorrow. I'll be free right now in my own head. I'm free to go. Because God, though, God determines my innocence, not a jury of peers that never went to God. No. Not a whole 8 billion people on the planet who live in their fucking ego. They don't get to tell me shit. I tell me shit. Yeah? And I say I'm free to go. Now, you're God, and you determine whether you're free to go or not. And most of you, I'm sorry, but are out here about to get some nasty-ass karma because you don't know thyself. If you would have known yourself, you would have known that you're a being of unconditional love, and you would know that you're free to go. Okay? So be prepared for Judgment Day. A lot of people about to get karma for living a life where they don't know themselves. They don't know that they are God. You don't know you're God, so you don't know that you're love. That means every single thing you do, you don't know that it's for love. Therefore, karma is going to hit that ass. And I'm telling you why. Because you need to get your life course corrected. You need to get sat down and you need to meet your maker. You need to have God come to that ass. Make some house calls, because what you're doing is you're hurting people because you don't know yet that you are a being of unconditional love. You don't know yet that you are pure source energy. So what you're out here doing, narcissists and energy vampires and false freaking Pharisees and false prophets, wolves in sheep's clothing, I'm telling you, you're out here pulling on people's energies and never giving them anything back. Boy, sit down and shut up. Get your karma. Get your karma. You will not be experiencing the kingdom of heaven. Facts. You're too dense. You're not going anywhere. Heaven has not changed its standards. And so I'm talking to all you cult leaders out there. Heaven has not changed its standards, bro. A heavenly realm, a heavenly frequency. You got to be able to enter that. And like the Bible said, what did Jesus say? He said, woe to you, spiritual leaders, because you refuse to enter the kingdom of heaven. You don't let others enter the kingdom of heaven. Meaning, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God, aka your imagination. Woe to you, fake ass wannabes, because you will not enter your imaginative act. You will not enter your imagination. So you tell other people that when they enter their imagination, they're somehow schizophrenic or delusional or something like that. Like, go somewhere. I enter the kingdom of heaven every single day, honey. I'm light as a feather. I'm able to go anywhere I want in my imagination, and no one's going to stop me. Not one person. Not one person on this planet is going to stop me. Not one. Literally not one. Not an agency, not a government, not a politician, not a jury, not a troll from Trollville, not an internet comment. Not one person is going to stop me from getting what it is that I want, because I am God of my reality. If I want to hand my power over to someone, I could do so. I could very easily give my power over to a troll who says, "You're ugly, you don't deserve anything, Jenna." Oh, you're right. Oh, I forgot. I'm ugly. Oh, I'm supposed to be poor. Oh, I'm supposed to be unloved. Oh, I'm supposed to... Right. I'm supposed to cry. Nah, fuck yourself. You do not determine what I think about myself any longer. And these beautiful people that are showing up on my channel, honey, they are powerful motherfuckers. And you're not going to determine at all what they think they're worthy of either. Facts. And the more I go into my imagination and summon these people, just keep imagining them, just keep imagining them, just keep bringing them in, bringing them in, bringing them in, visualize it. No one is going to stop it. No one. Because what God wants, God gets. And God within me wants to be able to help a lot of people. And so not one soul on the planet is going to stop me if I don't want them to. That's it. If I want you to, and I want to give up one day, I'll let you do it. All right? I'll let you do it. I'll let you have the honors. Okay? But if I want to fight for life, and if I want to fight for myself, and I want to fight for these people, best damn well believe I'm going to do so. Okay? I'm a rebel with a cause. And my cause is love. My cause has always been love. That's why I sleep well at night. That's why I always sleep well at night. Because my intentions are always to love people, to heal others, to inspire and motivate the right ones. That's why I always get blessed eternally, forever, end of story, instantaneously. Blessings, 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 blessings. Always speaking life. And God always listens to me. I speak one time, bitch, and the universe listens. One time. I don't have to repeat myself. So going forward, best believe this Jenna Godfidence did not come from trolls. It didn't come from my mama. This level of Godfidence came from a whole bunch of shit karma. So I'm telling you, your enemies are about to get a lot of shit karma right now so that they can find out that they are God. They have got to find out that they are eternal being of source, energy. Why? Because otherwise they are energy vampires, bro, and narcissists. And we do not want an entire planet of narcissists. So what's going to happen is people are going to sit down and shut the fuck up. And they're going to get karma. When karma hurts so bad and people are like, wait, why is this happening? What? How come my life sucks though? They will realize, oh shit, I'm a horrible person. Let me change my life because honestly, I don't like being a horrible person. You see, karma woke your ass up, and so karma is going to wake their ass up. So here is a word to the wise. I would highly suggest that you detach and run along now from anybody about to experience some bad karma. Do you understand me? Otherwise, you will be getting completely decimated just like them. So word to the wise, cut and release. Cut the cords and release your energy from these people. Okay? I just had to do it with the man that I wanted more than life itself, honey. That man that I am addicted to, and you know I am because I talk about him all the damn time. Yeah, Mr. S on his chest. Yeah, I have to talk. I have to be in love with that guy and also detach myself from him right now. Ugh. Can you believe that? Yeah. I don't want to be with you when you have a girlfriend, but moving on. Bye. See you never. See you maybe never. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't care. See you never. I don't give a fuck. I have to detach from the man that I want more than life itself, bae. The literal man of my dreams. Literally. No, I mean that. Literally. He's the man of my dreams. I literally have had dreams of him for about 14 years. Like, I would say on average, he'd show up in my dreams maybe like once a month for about 14 years. The fuck? And now I got to say goodbye? Nah, I'm going to say goodbye in the 3D. I'm going to say goodbye to whatever version, whatever shit version this is. I'm going to say, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't date men who are dating other women. No, thanks. You handle that. You cut that off and then you call me. Okay. Where? I'm going to go into my imagination and I'm going to continue seeing the version of him that I know he will be, that he is already. I'm going to claim it now. I'm going to claim freedom now. I'm going to be about it now because heaven is within us. Heaven is within me now. I don't have to sit here being sad, moping, being depressed, being all like, oh, I'm so guilty. No, I claim that I am God. I claim that I am a good God. I claim that I am a beautiful being of light and I deserve to have the best of the best of the best of the best. And not one soul is going to tell me otherwise. Fucking facts. So not one soul is going to tell you otherwise if you don't allow them to. But you guys have got to stop thinking that other people control your fate and your destiny. Girl, they do not. I don't care if 8 billion people on the planet hate your guts. Do you love you? Mm-hmm. Let's read some of these comments. Hey, how you doing? Where are you from? Hi, Yash. I am from, I'm not sure where. I think maybe Andromeda. I'm in the States. I'm in the United States. Reality is overrated. Wow, Dr. C. Okay, facts. Just trust yourself. Reality is overrated. No need to be a football to others' opinions. Ooh. I love it. I love what you're about. Thank you for being here. Just chill and move on. Damn. This girl is on fire. Yes. We're going to just chill and move on. Who's going to judge me? God. Are you God? Then shut up. Who died and made you God, bro? Who died and made you God? If you can't say your ego died to make you God, then I don't want to hear shit you have to say. I don't care if there's 8 billion of you. I don't care unless you are divine. I do not care unless you are unconditional love. Facts. I don't care. I literally don't give a shite. When you are unconditional love and you're out here looking like Jesus, I'll let you judge me. Because you know the one that should judge doesn't. Ooh, wait a minute. Back it up, Jenna. Hold on. Girl, hold on. Hold my coffee. Reverse. Say it again. Preach it for those in the back. Hey, the one that should judge doesn't. Ooh, that one. Put that in your book and read it, sweet cheeks. Let me repeat. Let me repeat one more time to get it really through it. The thick skulls here. Yeah. Listen. The one that should be judging me doesn't. And there it is, ladies and gents. That is why I sleep well at night. That is why I do not have bad karma in my life. There it is, because I have taken Jesus up on his offer. He said, hey, let me love you, Jenna. Let me die for your sins. Let me die to set you free. And I said, yes, sir. Please sign me up. I believe Jesus on his promise. I believe Jesus when he says, I love you unconditionally, Jenna. I can't help it. Shit. I can't help that I love myself like Jesus would. Hey. People want me to punish myself. I don't want to punish myself. I want to bless myself. I want to love everything about me. I want to look in the mirror every single day and tell myself I'm gorgeous. I want to look at my bank account and know that I can buy anything I want because I have a lot of money. I want to go to the doctor, and when the doctor looks at me and my chart and says, wow, you have a clean bill of health. You're like so hella healthy. That's right. That's what I want. And that's what I'm going to get. Because why not? Because some trolls say otherwise? Because society said otherwise? Because my family living in poverty said that I shouldn't have money? Because my doctor gave me a diagnosis of something 5 years ago that okay? I'm God. I determine where I go, what my future is, what my destiny is, what my fate is. Same with you. You're the one that determines it, not some troll from Trollville who says that because you're ugly, you don't deserve to have followers or a fun life or billions of dollars in your bank account. Bitch, I don't know them. I know you. You're God of your reality. They are God of their reality. How about your trolls go to their own reality and they just wreak havoc there? How about your trolls? May all of your enemies just go to the timeline that they've built for themselves and just go do something. Go on. Shoo shoo. Go sling pig poop or something. Go do something. I don't care if you go to Idaho and you sling pig poop for a living. Just go, shoo shoo. I care about you. You are God. The 144,000, the chosen ones. I care about you. I care about you as God. What do you say? What do you say? Because I know the one that says you're free and innocent. I know the one that says you're free to go, Boo Bear. I know the one that says, Mary, go and sin no more. I know the one that sets the captives free. Do you know that one? Riley, hey, how you doing, girl? This chat is surprising me right now. I knew a lot of people would be judging me. I didn't know I'd have so much support. Damn. If I would have known this, I would have done this sooner. But I was really scared to come out here and tell you guys how it is because, I knew I'd be judged, But I'm the one that determines if it sticks or not, Does the judgment stick? Or do I say I'm free to go? And now look, I have amazing, beautiful people that are actually supporting me right now. And I never saw that coming. I'll be honest, I didn't see that coming. Wow, I'm actually really kind of floored right now. Anyway, Riley, it's really great to meet you. My phone's going to die, so I got to go charge it. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. All right. I love it when my roommate's not home because I get to be as loud as I want. And he comes home at nighttime and I end up trying to be really, really quiet when he's here. But luckily he's very loud when it comes to video games. He plays his video games. Oh yeah, I have rose quartz that I put in my bra. It sometimes rolls out because there's a lot of extra space there. It's girl, I'm a B+ on a good day. So there's a little extra space in there. I put my rose quartz in there. But listen, okay, my roommate, he is so loud sometimes. He'll play his video games and he's louder than I am. So that's when I will go live during the nighttime in here. When he's playing games with his friends. It's way easier to be loud because I just don't feel bad. Because any other time I'm girl, you are so loud. Shut up. That dude is I don't know. He actually, listen, I'll tell you something. He told me the other day that, yeah, I had to make sure he wasn't home to tell you this. He told me the other day that, when we were on our date, he said, because I was like, if I'm ever too loud, just knock on the door and tell me to shut up, all right? And he's like, I don't mind it. I actually kind of like it. He's pretty intrigued by what I do, so that's because he's a high priest, and I'm a high priestess, so the man's got taste. Anyway, he told me that he kind of likes British Jenna. One of my alters. I have an alter personality called British Jenna. I don't know what else to call her. I think, did we call her something? Was it Sophie? I think it was Sophie. I don't know. I don't really have a name for her. We just call her British Jenna around here. Anyway, he's totally into it though. I was like, he came downstairs the first time we ever met. He was like, oh, are you the British girl next to me? Are you the girl with the British accent? That's me. How you doing? Is it annoying? And then he's like, no, I'm actually really intrigued. I think you should keep doing it. So yeah, anyway, I told him that I'm a manifestation coach. And he's like, oh, so I gotta come talk to you then. Yeah. He has a girlfriend. I was watching the other day. You were excited. He'll get his karma. That's it. Exactly. Mommy Life's Out. Thank you for being here. Guys, thank you. Okay, so I'm charging my phone now. Okay. Oh, gotta get groceries. Okay, yes, you do. You gotta eat, baby. Okay. Share our thoughts together in Dubai. That's amazing. Dubai. I love it. I love it. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Mommy Life's Out. He will be getting his karma because I'm initiating it. Guys, when you walk away from your person, listen. Listen. You're God, though. Like, you are literally the operant power of your reality. They have to come in as your assumptions say they will. So if you are assuming that they are addicted to you, they fantasize about you, they want you, they crave you, they talk about you all the time, they're married to you, whatever your assumption is, they have to show up like that. What do you think is going to happen, baby? They're going to have to go from player to committed to you. So yeah, he'll definitely be getting his karma. He has to. Or else he will just, well, yeah, I'm hearing Spirit say, like, we can make this quick and painless, or we can make it really difficult for him. Either way, he will be aligning with his highest self. Because that's all I see. That's all I continue to see. That's all I affirm for. That's all I script. That's all I manifest. That's all I visualize. He does not get to be the version of him with a freaking girlfriend. No. The only girlfriend he has is me and all hundreds versions of me, which is actually really cute because he has multiple personalities and so do I. And that is a... That's no joke. You guys think I'm insane? Listen, he's not insane, but he has multiple personalities. And my grandmother had multiple personality disorder, and she was bipolar schizophrenic. And so I was trained at a very young age to be able to handle people with multiple personalities. And it skipped a generation, and so I have multiple personalities. But here's the thing. It's like, until I met him, I didn't see how it's simply something that happens with PTSD. It's like you almost become disassociated. It's actually called dissociative identity disorder. Like, they changed it. It used to be multiple personalities, but now it's called DID or something. What happens is when you're traumatized so much, part of your brain fractures off. It's like it becomes fractionated. And multiple personalities try to protect you during intense moments of trauma. Like the kind of shit that you see in horror movies. And he and I both have been traumatized to a point where it's just bad. And from a very young age, I had multiple personalities because I was abused every day for my entire childhood. My dad was a military drill instructor, and I was abused physically, mentally, psychologically every single day as a child. And so I had to compartmentalize. I had to fraction off part of my brain. And so other parts of me, other parts that I adopted, came in to protect me. And one of them is British Jenna. She's a bad bitch, that British Jenna, yeah. She's like this sexy siren, like this vixen. She's fucking hot, okay? She has given me a lot of fucking confidence, that British Jenna. And so with multiple personalities, there are benefits to keeping aspects of yourself distant from the main self. So Jenna is like the one the umbrella Jenna, right? But then there's these little parts of me that all have their purpose. They serve a purpose to keeping me safe because I'm single and independent. I don't have a man in my life protecting me.
I don't have anybody. I don't have friends or family in my life. So I don't have anything. So there's parts of my personality that have had to actually come out recently, especially since meeting him, because he has triggered my multiple personality disorder. He is being around him, dude. He has like 5 or 6 alters. It's not even my business to tell, but he knows I'm a big mouth and he's equally a big mouth, so it is what it is. He has alters, like alter personalities, that my alter personalities are like kind of falling in love with. It's actually kind of cute. He even has a British version that matches mine just to make me smile. Like if he calls me, he'll start speaking in a British accent just to make me laugh. It's really actually kind of cute. But the point is, I still love myself. I'm still fully functioning. I have a sound mind. In fact, I would dare say the reason I have a sound mind is because my brain, my mind, had to fraction off. It had to become disassociated. And I think that this is why it is so easy for me to ignore the physical 3D. When I see something that I don't like, I am just that selfish to say, okay, whatever, I don't care. And I just go right back into my imagination and I create a new reality. And it's become almost this habitual thing. It's become so easy for me to revise something that I don't like. Like if I look at my bank account, say I open my bank statement or my bank app, right? And I see a number and I don't like it. I'll close the app and just go into my imagination and be like, yeah, bitch, you have like millions of dollars. What the fuck are you complaining about? Go buy a new dress. Go buy something. Go do something. You know? I'll lie to myself. I know it seems like lying, but it's not really lying. It's, well, it is. It's kind of gaslighting yourself, honestly. But I gaslit myself so much because I didn't like my physical world. I gaslit myself so much that I literally got out of abusive relationships with men who were torturing me. Like, he and I, we share the same problem, multiple personalities. We both have multiple personalities. And in witnessing him have those episodes, like he will transition right in front of me and I'll see it and I'll know what's happening. And I'm like, who are you? I was just enjoying that. Who are you now? And there's nothing I can do about it. That's what really fucking sucks with somebody who has multiple personalities. You can't do anything about it. It's like you could try to manifest against it. You could try to manifest the conversation with your person coming back. Like if somebody else takes over. So say my guy's name is Billy. I'm trying to keep him safe, so I'm not telling anybody his real name. But Billy is the one that I love, right? Well, Billy is the one with the girlfriend. But Billy's alters also have girlfriends, other girlfriends. Pisses me off. And so sometimes I will, like, he'll transition, he'll literally change right in front of me from Billy to one of his alters. I can hear it in the demeanor. I can hear his voice change. I can hear an octave higher or an octave lower. His personality changes. The topic of conversation changes. He will start talking about something that we talked about a week ago. And I'll be like, what the fuck? I was just talking to you about that. Can we go back to that, please? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about that instead. That is the only fucking problem with dating a guy who has multiple personalities. You don't know what you're going to get in a day. Okay? And he's triggering the shit out of me because I have multiple personalities. My grandmother did. And it skipped a generation. And I've been in therapy. I was in therapy for like 10 years, though. I mean, I'm fully functioning. I'm okay. I'm okay with what I am because I'm beautiful. I'm amazing as I am. I'm so fucking amazing. I'm complex. I'm unique. I'm fun. I'm mature. I'm sovereign, I'm sophisticated, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm the life of the party. I'm amazing. I'm an amazing character. I'm an amazing person that I created in my mind. So meeting him, though, is triggering the shite out of me. For 3 weeks, I've been going through this awakening ever since we hooked up. And all I see now is the truth about myself. And it is very intense. And I don't know that I love it all. But being with a guy who has multiple personalities, it's like once every half hour, you get to talk to your boyfriend. Every other time, you're talking to a guy who knows your boyfriend and that's it. Like, they'll tell me about him. I'm like, I don't want to know about him, though. I want to talk to Billy. But there's really no way you can get past it. You can't really bypass it. You can't really talk to Billy if Billy's friends want to talk to you instead. And Billy's friends anymore are very unsure of me. One of his alters literally said, like, I don't even trust you. I don't want you here. Like, I don't want you here. So best believe I will push Billy away from you. Yeah, one of them said that to me. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care. But I'm going to go for what I want. And I want Billy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manifest more connections with Billy. Not Billy's friends. Okay? Not Billy's mentor, not Billy's brother, not Billy's alter. No, I'm going to manifest my connection with Billy. And the version of Billy that I see in my mind's eye is me and him. Not me and him and a girlfriend. Just me and him. So when the 3D physical world is showing me something that I don't want to see, like him telling me I have to be okay with like a girl, like, nah, no. I go into my imagination and I recreate things. I imagine him calling me being like, hey, want to get married? I want you, not her. I'm in love. We're already married. We're twin flames. Let's help the collective. Let's let our union speak for itself. Let's let even what is going on in our mind, like, let's even have that be a thing. Like, let's even let our mental illness, which isn't an illness, let's even have that work for our benefit, right? So he and I, in the 4D, in the astral plane, in the 5D, we're already together. We're already together. We've already been together. So if there is a girlfriend in the mix, I don't associate with that. That's why I tried to manifest him for 3 weeks, knowing that he had a girlfriend. Because I just don't resonate with it. But as soon as he still kept bringing her up, that's when I'm like, listen, man. Okay. I'm going to assume that you're bringing her up because you don't want me. And I'm going to assume that in this version of reality, there is another woman, and I do not want her hurt. I don't want anyone hurt by our union. In fact, I want quite the opposite. My intentions are that our divine union heals people and frees people. Therefore, I don't associate with you having a girlfriend. So go somewhere. Go somewhere like a church pew, honey, and get it right with Jesus, because I don't care. So I had to distance myself from him yesterday. I had to break it off with him, which is very hard. And you guys know it's not easy. You've seen me like foaming at the mouth, addicted to this guy. Like you've seen it. I'm not asking you to do something that I'm not willing to do, ladies. Okay? I'm just telling you that I know 100% without a shadow of a doubt that I will be having my man. Right. Not the cheating version of him. Nah, that dude's an asshole. No, not a liar. Not all of his friends. Not his boss's opinion or his mom's opinion. No. I will have Billy in the way that I see Billy, because what I do is I call my energy back. I imagine what it would be like to hear from Billy exactly what I need Billy to say to me. And this is why I instantly manifest. And because I do not hold on to guilt, I don't hold on to shame, and I do not let people convince me who I am, I convince myself who I am. Yeah? I don't take on all the hatred from 8 billion people who hate my guts, which is why I can manifest like that instantaneously. I'm light as a feather, bitch. This is why I sleep well at night. I don't take judgments from people. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care what government agency you work for. I don't care if you're a therapist with a PhD and a clipboard. I don't give a fuck who you are. You will never determine who Jenna is. Jenna determines who Jenna is. And all I am doing here on my platform, thank you, Jesus, is trying to get you guys to see that the only one who can determine your fate and your karma and your future is you. Stop listening to other people say, oh, because like, well, you don't have a car, you don't have a job, you don't have this, you're on house arrest, you have this, you have that. Fuck that. You determine who you are. You determine your freedom. Nobody else, bruh. Not a pastor, not a religious order, not a book, not a holy book. Not a dude that you pay $300 an hour to sit there and tell you things about your mind. No, you determine it. Not even a doctor diagnosing you with something. Girl, you determine it. Even me saying I have multiple personalities is me determining it. I'm the one giving myself the diagnosis right now, not somebody else. I'm doing it. And I'm only doing it because I've seen it prove positive. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand that I do have multiple personalities. And it's getting triggered ever since I met this guy. Dude, every fucking conversation we have, it's like he goes from like Billy to Billy's best friend to Billy's boss to Billy's mom to Billy's this and that. Like it's well, actually no, it's never been the mom. He's only ever shown up as men. So all of his alters are males, which is cool. But there's one, oh God, this isn't my business to tell. But let's just say I am getting triggered, okay, through a spiritual awakening of psychosis or something, a midlife crisis. And it is okay because as I go through the motions and I'm looking at myself through the eyes and the lens of God. If Jesus loves me, then I'm going to love me. And I'm going to prove that Jesus loves me by loving myself. There are many aspects of myself that we don't even know yet. I haven't even learned about. But I'm fully functional. I have a sound mind. I make it okay in this world. I can do normal things like dress myself and go grocery shopping and make friends and go to bars and socialize. I'm okay. I'm an okay person. Though I have PTSD and I have done things that I'm not exactly thrilled about, like the title of this video, I also know that my intentions were not to hurt a girl. I didn't want to hurt a woman. I just wanted to love a man. And so I did. I loved him so unconditionally that he now knows love exists because of us together. Thank you for being here, Pandy. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is it. This is why. This is why I live a very magical life. I don't let people determine my worth. I don't let people determine who I am. Not anymore. I used to for the longest time. I would let my church tell me that I was a demon. I would let my family tell me I was just a troubled rebel that was always causing problems. I would let a psychologist tell me that there was something a little bit off about me. And I would let men tell me that I'm a Jezebel spirit and a witch and a manipulator and a narcissist and all this. I would let people determine who I am. I would let everyone but God, I would let everyone but God determine who I am. And now I make the rules. I determine who I am. So my intentions are simply to love people My intentions were simply to love him, and that's why I'm innocent. And that's why no one can judge. And that's why I'll sleep well at night tonight. And that's why I'll get blessed tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. That's why I will have instant manifestations for the rest of eternity. Because no one determines my guilt or innocence but myself. And this is Judgment Day on the planet. The only one judging you now is you, as God. And this girl is on fire. Right. So if you're on fire and you work for God and you work for the Most High and you are the Most High God, who can judge you? I mean, they can judge. People will always send judgments. People will always look at you like, who the fuck are you? But the thing is, you don't have to let it stick. It doesn't have to resonate anymore. It doesn't have to, it's not a life sentence. Somebody else's opinion of you is a fucking moot point. It doesn't have to be what drives you and fuels you and creates your future for you. Okay? This girl is on fire. No one will ever tell me what I am. I will tell myself who I am. And that's why I will be blessed continually, because I say that I am love. Who has a girlfriend? My boyfriend. And I'm her. I'm the girlfriend. I'm all of it, bitch. My boyfriend has a girlfriend, and it's me. And me, and me, and me, and me, and me, and all of them. And all of my alters are his girlfriend. It's like, honey, you don't need someone else. You need Jenna and all 100 personalities that she has. Look at me. Look at me. There's enough of me to go around. Like, you'll never have a dull moment, okay? But I'm not about to prove that to him. I'm gonna make that boy sit over there, pout about it for a little while, and get his life right with Jesus. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break it off with him. I'm gonna say, hey, Billy, you see that seat right there? You have a seat, sir. You get it right with Jesus. And then you call me. You don't need anybody else but me and my 100 personalities. And if you can't figure that shit out, that's a you problem, not a B problem. I'm gonna go enjoy my life. I don't need you. Boy, I never needed you a day in my life. I'm 35 years old. I never needed this man once. Facts. So girls, this is what you do. You see the 3D physical world telling you something and you laugh in its face. I don't care. I don't know you. Fucking boy. The version of him I'm creating does not have a girlfriend. The version in my mind does not have a girlfriend. The version of my bank account does not have negative money in it. The version of my health report does not have an illness on it. The version of my reality does not have angry mobs of men and women coming after me. Like, the version of heaven that I'm creating in my imagination is not this. So if it's not this, and you can tell that it's not what's being presented to you, that's half the battle. After that, all you have to do is give your power back to yourself, go back into your imagination, and reclaim the new version. That's it. And you have it right now. And you have it right now. And you have it right now. The second you see your bank account in your mind's eye as something different, you have it right now. Keep aligning with that version. That's all you have to do. It's literally that easy. So anyway, I'm going to do that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really needed to tell you about this situation because I like to be transparent and I like that people follow me if you fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me and you don't like me, I don't want you to like get involved. I don't want you to subscribe. I don't want you to give me your time and energy and stare at me every day if you don't like me. So I would rather show you who I am truly and have you determine if you like me or not and then leave accordingly. Because like one thing I cannot stand are liars and deceivers. So I'm going to tell you what I'm about. I've been telling you what I'm about. When I learn more about myself, I'm going to tell you what I'm about. I'm going to show you who I really am. And only if you fuck with me do I even want you subscribing. Only if you like what I'm about do I want you donating and booking with me and getting coaching or whatever. Only if you like who I am do I even want you here. Otherwise, it's kind of like bad juju. It's like you're sitting there looking at me, right? And that's energy. Like you're focusing a lot of energy on me if you don't like me. And that's not even fair to you. So I prefer be transparent, tell you what I'm about, show you what I'm about, and have you make the determination yourself if you want to subscribe or unsubscribe, you know? So I think going forward, there should be more leaders like that in the world that just share who they really are. And if you like them, great. If you don't, great. But don't waste your time. Don't subscribe to me. Don't even waste your precious eyeballs on me if you don't like what I'm about, you know? Because it's not fair. It's energy exchange. And it's not fair that you give me your energy if you don't know who I am. You shouldn't be giving me your subscription. You shouldn't be giving me your comments. You shouldn't be giving me compliments. You shouldn't be giving me your money. You shouldn't be giving me anything if you don't know who the fuck I am. And this goes for all spiritual leaders going forward. This goes for every single person on the planet. This is how we stop giving our time and energy and money to cult leaders, bro. Because you start expecting these leaders to share with you who they truly are. Transparency is key. And I think the world would be a lot better place if more people were transparent about who the fuck they are. And listen, I have a lot of baggage. I have a lot, like, I don't think it's baggage. I just think that in the eyes of other people, you would say I'm like insane. Maybe narcissistic, demonic. There's a lot of things that people label me as. But I just want you to know that I don't want to sit here taking your time and energy even for 20 minutes, if you don't vibe with me as I am, as authentic. It's a lie. And it's thievery. It's energy thievery. It really is. It's me stealing and siphoning your energy if you don't even know who I am and you're sitting here listening to me anyway. I want to be truly authentic and transparent and then have you make your decision, you know? No, I'm not trans. I'm a woman. So anyway, who has a girlfriend? My boyfriend. But not for long. He's going to sit down and shut up. He's going to get it right with Jesus. And then he's going to come back to me and he's not going to have a girlfriend. Yep. Because why? Because there's already a version of him and I married. We're already married in an alternative universe. Okay, in a parallel reality, we're already married. That version does not have a girlfriend. Well, he does. He has a girlfriend, but it's one of my alter personalities, which is kind of kinky if you think about it. But yeah, no, anyway, yeah, if he's going to cheat, he's going to cheat with me, and then with me. Right. And then with me. Right. It's not going to be another woman. It's going to be me and me and me and me and me and me. You know what I mean? How do I identify? I identify as saved in Jesus Christ. How do you identify? Anyway, I love you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. I love you with all my heart. And I'm about to be blessed. Hella blessed. And you're going to be here to witness it. And I cannot thank you enough for the support, guys. Thank you. Thank you for always loving me. Even when I'm weird. Even when things happen that you're like, what? That's awesome. Let's all just be ourselves. Yeah? Being fake is not going to get us anywhere. If you think about it, being inauthentic is literally energy vampirism. You are putting on a show. You're putting on a mask for people to fall in love with. And you're stealing and siphoning their energy that way, bro. Karma, you will get karma when you are not authentic. You will get karma for that. It's like energy harvesting. Energy vampires are real, man. And anybody who has a fucking fake mask that they're wearing, you're about to have to sit down and shut up and get it right with Jesus. Okay? Because because this world is ready for authentic leaders. This world is ready for authenticity, love, transparency. And if you're not that, then sit down and shut up, because we're tired of listening to you. Facts. So we chase, not attract. I'm not even. Goodbye. See you later.